One second, guys. I'll be right back. Let me just quickly get my drink. I'll be right back. Sorry about it. Just 1 second. Oh, hello. I hope you can hear me. I think I was muted. But hello guys, hello. Finally! Matilda Story Quest is back! And it was here so early too. You know, I thought we had to wait like months. But thankfully it's like just, you know, a couple of days. Not just days. Basically straight after the event ended. We got Matilda straight away, which is amazing. So let me just quickly do my dailies. Oh wait, you know, even like this, a roll of thunder causes monsters to cease and snap to attention. The reflexes of a soldier do not fade. Okay, so let me just quickly do this. First we'll pull for Marsha. And after that, once we get Marsha, we're going to do the Matilda Story Quest. Oh, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Man, I'm so glad they brought it back. I was so worried. Queen Matilda Wanich. Always talk with her quickly. Cause I miss Matilda so much. She's the best. And 3.3 is already here, which is so exciting too.
Matilda will become the foundation's
True.
best on-site
True.
investigator ever.
So true.
Together with her assistant Sonnet.
Oh my gosh, she's so shy about it. Okay, let me just quickly. Oh wait, what? What is this? Okay, let me. Nice, sweet. We also have to watch the trailer. We'll do it, might as well. I haven't watched it, I've been waiting for stream. But yeah, let me first quickly do the dailies. Man, I can't wait. I heard Marsha is amazing. Like, an amazing shielder. So I can't wait to use her. I'm gonna have such a strong team.
I will be watching your Faraday.
So let's keep it safe.
Barrage.
Man, I can't wait, man. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Man, getting more lore, more story about Queen Matilda. What could they be cooking? You know, what could Blue Pop have been preparing for us? For Matilda. For Queen Matilda herself. The best of the best. The investigator. No, I remember, at the beginning of the story, she wasn't an investigator straight away. At first she was a monitor assistant.
As bright as Matilda.
Right, as Matilda.
Any problem?
Okay. Let me just. I don't have to do all dailies. I'll do it off stream. Okay, let's pull. First, we'll get Marsha. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I love Marsha. Marsha and Sentinel are so cute together. Wait, let me just make sure I bought all the limited pools. I think they are bought, right? Yes. Okay. Perfect. Let me also get the weekly tribute. Sweet. Come home, please. Please early. Please go home early. I beg you. Is there anyone else I want in the future? Probably not. For now. I guess maybe Marcus. But please. First and foremost. Oh my, it's orange. No way. Marsha. Already? In the first and foremost? Okay, oh my god. Okay. First 10 pulls. First and foremost. If I can get her early. Please. Yes!
The suitcase of yours.
You carried it through the fires of war. Yet inside, it is a place of joy and
I love you,
peace.
Marsha. Welcome home,
That
Marsha.
fact alone fills me with
Too bad
wonder.
I can't pair you together with Sentinel, but trust me, you're going to meet Matilda's mother, Beryl Buanich. Oh my god. First 10 pulls and won my 50-50. God, I'm saving so many pulls, which is amazing. Maybe I should have gotten more Beryl dupes. But it's fine. We're saving for future cool characters. Let me just quickly check. I'm just curious about her dupes. Humanitarian aid. Moxie gain when entering battle increased to 3. Morning prayer increases all enemies. Burn stack limited by 10. Critical rate. Maximum amount of pain. I see. What's the max like? Increases lingering glow accumulation by 14% when at least 3 lingering glow allies are present. Oh, critical rate. Okay. Oh my god, Marsha! God, I'm so
Matilda
lucky!
will become the Foundation's
Marsha is the
best on-site
best!
investigator ever.
She's the greatest!
Yes, her assistant Sonnet.
Sonetto. And I have one dupe of Walter Page. I heard that's amazing too. But let me just quickly upgrade Marsha. I've been farming so much for
Your
her.
poised, gentle footsteps are music to my ears.
Marsha, don't worry.
As a medic,
I can't wait to use you straight away. I've been farming for you. I've been so excited to get you. Marsha!
I swore to defend the weak and oppose the wicked.
I draw my
I
courage?
draw my courage from those words.
Marsha. Okay, let me just quickly do that. Upgrade her further. Sweet. Even more. Get her second insight. I can't wait to look, to see. Marsha!
Joy wells up from the bottom
God,
of
she's
my
so
heart.
cool. A
I
freaking
want to
knight.
preserve it and savor it again.
I still can't believe that was their first interaction. Marsha in her full armor suit, with her face hidden, fighting against Sentinel. God damn, I love her design so much. Man, I mean, I said this before, but I love knights. I freaking love knights. God, and she's a knight. Oh my god, Marsha, Queen Marsha. I need to upgrade her a bit more. Wait, what? Spin the flame mistress, craft serpents. Yes. I free. Inside free. Sweet.
I swore
Let me
to
fully
defend
upgrade
the
her
weak.
too. Sweet. Anything, I guess resonance too. Just a bit. I'm gonna, make sure it's better later on. I still have to kind of do it for Beryl and Isolde. And normally I just look up internet, to check what's the best resonance combination. Yeah, I was a bit lazy, just a bit lazy, so. But it's fine. Marsha's the best. Let me just quickly upgrade a bit. Do I go all the way? You know what? Might as well. Let me also get this. Wait, I don't have it? Oh, no, warehouse, right? Yeah, warehouse. Okay, sweet. Let me get that. Level up. Amazing. Level 10. Amazing. Going further is not worth it, I believe, right? I'm not sure. But first, let's do this. Load setting. Quick loads. Nice. I'm not sure if that's good. Wait, what's this? Resonance pattern? Okay, I'm not sure what that is. Wait, let me just quickly check. Well, I am not sure. Unlocked by 90, almost 100 timekeepers. Wow. Okay, I might have to look deeper into this later on, but let me just do that. Sweet. Psycube. Oh, I don't have a Psycube. But how do I get this one? I guess from the story, right? Because the first character from each patch, you can easily get it. Yeah, then let me just continue. Marsha! Wait, where did she go? Where did Marsha go? Marsha here. Let me put the...
Your poised, gentle footsteps
that
are
one.
music to my ears.
Sweet. God, oh hell yeah. I noticed for Isolde, it's better to use this one for my lingering glow. So I might have to level it up eventually. But since I already have this one on level 50, I'm gonna upgrade the Marsha one first. Yeah. Okay, let me do that. Sweet. Okay. That's for now. That's enough for now. That's enough. Now the time has... Okay, let me just get rid of all the red dots. Because they keep following me. Get rid of all the red dots. Sweet. Okay, now. The best. The greatest. Matilda Buanic. Matilda. Inside? No. Wait. Anecdote. Yes, look! Portrayal series! I mean, I've been waiting forever. Matilda. Let me also unlock this. Because we still have to finish this one too. I haven't done the one with Farewell Yarashiki. I'm still missing that one. Also, Jiu Nangji. And otherwise, I think I have everything. Yeah. Okay, we did all of these. Man, I kind of want to unlock the Matilda one, you know, to replay it. Because it's so much fun. But I should prioritize the things I haven't done yet. Well, I kind of did everything though. Yeah, I didn't miss anything from these. I guess it's fine to unlock it, right? Because, I mean, I need to... Yeah, I need to use the Pennybrug can... Anyway, perfect. All rewards claimed! Okay, well, that's too bad. Well, okay, you know what? Let's just do Matilda story. Wrong button. But, let me get the rewards. Nice. And let's start. Oh, I've been waiting forever. Cause I can't wait, I'm so excited. Matilda Buanic with her second insight. Guest room. St. Pablo Foundation. Guest room. St. Pablo Foundation, 8 AM. Well, what do you think, Mama? The girl twirls across the black and white tiles, showing off her coat embroidered with the same pattern. It hangs a little too loose on her, but the joy in her movement makes such a detail irrelevant. You look beautiful, my dear, but... There, much better. Beryl brushes the fringe from her daughter's forehead and nods with a gentle smile. My, how have you changed? Of course, Mama, I'm all grown up now. Look! Matilda hops over to her desk and grabs a letter. A letter? Tap to open the letter. She carefully unfolds it as if afraid it might tear. In recognition of Special Investigator Matilda Buanic's outstanding performance, the committee has decided to promote her to Official Investigator Level 3. My god, she's so proud of herself. She even hops over to the desk. God, I'm so proud of her. Level 3. Oh, God, I'm so curious now. Like, how many levels does the Foundation have? This appointment is effective immediately. Identity and clearance levels will be updated shortly. St. Paul Foundation Investigator Management Center. Level 3. I'm gonna have to look deeper into it because I'm so curious. You know, like, if we have all the levels, and if we also happen to know, like, what each level means. Like, how much power do they get? How much can they find out about the truth behind the Foundation? Finally, I waited so very long for this. Aha, finally! Now you can't make any more excuses, Maman. She puffs her cheeks and shoots her mother a playful glare. Some time ago, her mother had vanished without trace. Even the Foundation couldn't find her. Matilda had spent many nights tossing and turning over it. Me too, Matilda, me too. Then a few days ago, Beryl reappeared, safe and calm as ever. Rumor had it that she had returned to meet with Madame Z and Matilda's old classmate, the one who became the timekeeper. This is crazy, because this is happening after the main story, or the latest limited story. Cause this is so important to play. There might be even hints about the future, but no matter how Matilda pressed for answers, her mother only smiled and said,
No need to hurry.
You must uncover the truth yourself. I have already told you everything you need to know. Just as she is now, that's how her mother has always been. Matilda has learned to accept it. Alright, the only thing left is to hand over my duties as monitor assistant. They said they have already found someone, and I must meet her today? The one who succeeds after Matilda, because Matilda held the highest position. I mean, she's the legendary monitor assistant, and now there's going to be someone who will inherit the position from the great Matilda. Interesting. While I'm away, the newcomer will take over discipline duties at the school, so today is my great foray into tutorship. Lucky for me, it's field trip day, so there won't be any students around. Wait, connecting? Wait. Wait, I don't know what that was, I'll take it though. She confidently puffs her chest, then tilts her head, slight frown growing on her face. Still, ever since I woke up this morning, I've had this uneasy feeling. It's like something bad is going to happen. I've tried divination with my orbiculum, but the reading was unclear. Matilda glances at her mother, already knowing what kind of answer to expect. I have taught you more than just divination. Aha! I know what's bothering me. It's that awful woman, the monster director. She doesn't like me. Well, I don't like her either. Monster director? The one who was bossing Matilda around? Because she's the assistant. I guess the assistant to the director. But who was the director? Don't tell me it's that girl. Oh god. I forgot her name right now. Main hall, the foundation. It was not long after Matilda's graduation, on one of her many visits to St. Paul Foundation, that she caught the sight of a familiar figure in the hall. Hello, Madame Z? Hello, Matilda. There was no way she would let this opportunity slip by. I submitted my application to become an investigator, but I still haven't heard back. All my classmates have been assigned except me. Do you know why? Do you? Investigator? She paused for a moment, then gave a faint smile. I'm not sure about details, but if I remember correctly, you're younger than most of your classmates, aren't you? Interesting. She's so successful at a young age. You mean my age? This wasn't the answer she was hoping for, and not something that could be fixed through determination alone. But... oh my god, Matilda! The first one to meet Arcana too! I know you did well in school. I'm sure you'll make an excellent investigator one day. But this is a dangerous line of work. Perhaps for now, you should start as monitor assistant, build some experience. What do you say? What? Monitor director. An exclamation visible from a voice Matilda had hoped she would never hear again. The monitor director stormed over, her face dark with outrage. Matilda Anecdote, yo! Hello, Skull Prime! Yes, yes. By the way, I read your long comment, and I agree with you. You know the comment on the latest Genshin livestream about, you know, the trailer and the spoiler thing. I feel like it's still fine to call it spoiler, but it definitely, like, I mean, it's meant to be watched. It's meant to be watched. But I've decided not to watch it because I know Cass really doesn't want me to watch it. So I'm not going to watch it. But I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. It's meant to be watched. I mean, there's a reason they put it out before the actual patch. Madam Z, I know I asked for help in finding a candidate, but her? Please tell me you're joking. The director showed Matilda a glare, her expression a mix of shock and fury. She's got to be one of the least disciplined students we've ever had. By the way, did you pull for Marsha? I got her in my first 10 pulls, and I won 50-50! Man, I'm so excited for the new patch. And my god, this Matilda's story is already wild, because this is happening after the limited story. Which means, like, this is important. God, like, I mean, I can't wait to find out more. To be continued! Man, give me more. This is so huge. Madam Z, monitor assistants. Those who assist with discipline may create their own. Man, I want to know who's monitor director. You know, because they didn't show us a name. They didn't show us a design. They didn't show us much. I mean, maybe it's the old lady. Oh, sorry, old lady, this sounds wrong. Maybe it's a teacher from chapter 3. Different choices unlock different rekindled memories. Choices? Tap to check how rekindled memory is unlocked. In stage 3, successfully use an arcane skill to save a falling boy. In stage 5, share a peculiar thoughts with a certain girl. SPDM. What about the future versions? I still think you should watch it purely out of lack of reasonable arguments. No, I'll watch it, yeah. I do plan to watch it. Oh god, I'm not sure. Like, I mean, I want to watch them. Obviously, because, I mean, I love hype. God, I'm not, oh god, okay, maybe, you know what? I'm gonna ask Cass again, like, how much, you know, how much would it be for him? You know, how problematic, or how much he thinks it is a problem. But I mean, I kind of want to watch it like... I do want to watch those trailers before going into the patch. You know, I didn't think that far ahead. I just like decided not to watch the Act 3 trailer, Not Cry Act 3. But like if I don't watch Not Cry Act 3, you know, but then I will watch like all the other trailers, it would feel very inconsistent, right? It would feel very, very inconsistent. Oh god, I can maybe I should watch Act 3. Trailer 2, if I'm going to watch the future trailers. Because I want to watch all the future trailers before going into the story. Because I feel like I would be missing out so much. I mean, there's one side of the beauty, you know, going like fully into it blind. But there's also another side, you know, where you already like know some stuff. Two girls, one after another, one after the other, walk down the shaded path that follows the school building. I mean, I'm gonna watch the future versions for sure. I'm not sure. And I might even watch the trailer tomorrow for Act 3. I mean, we're streaming Genshin tomorrow anyway. One is shouting non-stop, the other quietly following behind. Matilda, here we are. This is the path all students take to class every day. The class monitor reports to us on attendance and whether anyone is feeling unwell. If someone is ill, it is our responsibility to check on them. I mean, my plan was for sure that like, once I caught up, obviously, you know, I'm gonna watch all the trailers, like every other player. But now that I'm still like not caught up, and there's still so much content before me, I don't have to like wait for new content. So like trailers are there to like hype you up, right? To fill in like the gap of drought. But since like there's no gap for me, as in like I don't have to wait for new content, like whenever I start Genshin, I have the new content right before me. I don't know. The class monitor reports to us on attendance and whether anyone is feeling unwell. If someone is ill, it is our responsibility to check on them. We just use the same old method. Take a drop of blood, drip into a glass of water, and if the fern inside changes color, there's a problem. What? Wait. If we use the same old method, take a drop of blood, drip it into a glass of water, and if the fern inside changes color, there's a problem. Interesting. But whose drop of blood? Like the students? The one who's ill? I'm not sure. And I kind of want to meet the one who will take over monitor assistant's duties for Matilda. Because they could build up, you know, the next in line. Like the future second in command in the Matilda government. Okay, that sounds wrong. Government, leadership, organization. I mean, I'm building Marcus towards that position, but maybe it will be the one who's taking over her assistant things. I still be the type to skip the trailers, by the way, but I still think you will miss out if you skip them. Oh, interesting. I never skip trailers in my life. I mean, that's how I got into all the gacha games, right? I made a huge like all, you know, trailers reaction video to hype myself up to see what I can expect from the game, and then I would play the game. So like for me, skipping a trailer is super weird, super duper weird. But I know Cass really, like Cass doesn't want me to watch it. Cass really wants me to go like blind into it. I mean, I will watch it eventually anyway. The question is just whether to watch it like, you know, before going into the patch or after the patch. But sometimes this method isn't so sensitive. So if a student looks really awful, I just... are you listening? Of course, Miss Matilda. The girl's eyes briefly flex up from behind her glasses, then drop right back to the notebook in her hands. Matilda can't help but recall the moment the motion director introduced this new monster assistant, the successor! I'm sorry, that's such a hype nickname. The successor to the great Matilda Buanich. This is Miss Lavender Day. Oh, so now we even have a name. Miss Lavender Dale, one of this year's graduates. The monitor director rests a hand on the shoulder of a black-haired girl standing nearby. She's her class's valedictorian and demonstrates the greatest discipline. I believe that she's the best candidate for the position of monitor assistant. Interesting. So she's like Sonetto, right? I believe Sonetto was also the valedictorian. Man, I can't pronounce it. Wow, the successor. Let me remember the name. Miss Lavenderdale. The future playable character. Because maybe in the future, once like we have a generational change, you know, when you have Bertin, Sonetto, Matilda, Marcus, take on the next level, like the next leadership, because who knows what might happen to the like current leadership, you know? Interesting. That'd be so cool in the future though. You know, when we see them as adults, you know, if we still haven't solved the problems, see them as adults dealing with the storm. You know, in the future, you know, the final antagonist might not even be Arcana. The usual Stoneface director. Okay, so she is the director, the teacher from Act 3. The usual Stoneface director looked at the bespectacled girl with visible pride and satisfaction, the kind that left no room for doubt. By comparison, her opinion of Matilda was likely the complete opposite. Since she started as a motor assistant, the two have clashed more than once, Matilda giving in more often than not, but there's no question that those exchanges were unpleasant for both sides. Matilda snaps back to attention, noticing the steady scratch of pen across paper. What are you writing? Did I really talk that much? Just adding some notes, reminder for myself. The eyes behind the lenses drift back to the notebook, the pen never stopping. It is a subject that Matilda prefers not to discuss. At a former school, Miss Matilda Buonich was always a top student. However, since entering the SPDM, she's never ranked higher than 3rd. Ooh. Because the 2 spots were probably taken by Bertin and Sonetto. They were taking the same classes. And no one was putting in extra hours of study time. Why was she falling short? After a lot of careful thought, she theorized that the others must have a special trick when it came to taking class notes. Asking to borrow their notes directly would be the best approach, and Matilda figured that they were unlikely to refuse the request. But she couldn't bring herself to ask. Still young, she viewed them as rivals, and was unwilling to make a move that suggested weakness. She tried countless times to muster the courage, only to stop herself, retreating in embarrassment beneath their questioning eyes. Oh, Matilda! Then one morning, an opportunity presented itself. The classroom was empty, and only the children's stationery, books, and most importantly, their notes, remained on their desks. The temptation of the devil proved irresistible. Drawn by some inexplicable force, she edged closer to the desk that didn't belong to her. Ah! A noise came from outside the door, making her jump like a surprised rabbit, causing her to crash straight into the newcomer. The suspect, Matilda Buonich, was immediately apprehended, thus ending her criminal career! Criminal career, man. This reminds me so much of Act 2, where she was hiding from Sonetto in a trash bin. My god, what an introduction to the greatest investigator, future greatest investigator of the Foundation. Yet, to this day, she still remembers what she saw in their hurried moments. Questions that the instructor mentioned, and those not mentioned, some came with answers, and some without. Every page of the notebook was filled with dense, cramped writing. It turned out that the orange-haired girl, Sonetto, whom she had always regarded as merely a rival, harbored far deeper faults than she let on. Now the question is the girl before her the same? I feel like the version trailer has already lost its purpose if you watch it afterwards, unlike character trailers where you can watch them whenever. The story quest is really short, by the way. It is! I mean, I don't have a lot of time today, because I'm so swamped with projects, so many projects. Oh god, especially, yeah, and I'm just falling behind. The eyes behind the lenses drift back to notebook, the pen never stopping. The cloud of suspicion builds in Matilda until a fault takes shape. But if it's really short, then I can... Maybe we can start version 3.3. Wait, don't tell me. But I would only be able to do like a couple of notes. Because yeah, god, I'm just swamped with work. The uneasy feeling that's been hanging over her since morning washes over her once more. I have to make sure I complete everything before Sunday, so like I can go into Act 3 with no pressure. If something were to go wrong with her promotion, there's only one person could be behind it, the monitor director. Discussed like an hour long? Okay, got it. It may not even be out of malice, the woman has been in her post for decades. She's a relic. It's not as if Matilda ever means to defy the rules, it's just that the whole system is hopelessly outdated. A good arcanist needs broad knowledge, an open mind, deep understanding of arcanum, and quick judgment in crisis. I can't wait until you see the anecdote splash art. But this SPDM, whoever obeys just the student handbook, best is considered excellent. The more like a puppet, the better. I see Kaito Manser. Becoming one of the assistants was never her plan, but once appointed, she tried to bring something new and better to school. Sadly, to the director, there was an unforgivable misdemeanor. Man, I regret not playing more anecdotes. Because I really neglected anecdotes in reverse. But like the Bedo's anecdote was amazing. Matilda's anecdote I'm really enjoying a lot. Bloom's anecdote was like, you know, it was okay. But man, Bedo's anecdote was so good. And not only that, I remember I played... God, whose anecdote was that? Oh god, the horror story. The girl, Tuesday. God, her anecdote was crazy. Crazy. But yeah. Wait, 3? No? 2? Wait, didn't I do this before? 2 persons also walk down the shaded path that follow the school building. One is shouting non-stop, the other quietly following behind. Here we are. This is the path all students take to class every day. It's so cute from Matilda showing around her the successor. Showing her successor around. It's hit or miss, some are really good, some are bad. Okay, yeah. The class monitor reports to us on attendance and whether anyone is feeling unwell. If someone is ill, it is our responsibility to check on them. We just use the same old method. Take a drop of blood, drip into a glass of water, and if the front inside changes color... Wait, I've seen this. I've seen this. We just read this. Okay. Wait, then let me make sure... I might have... Yeah, we know this. Did I fail to unlock the new part? Oh, okay, that's how I fucked up. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed back instead of continuing. No, it's more like she's always believed that deep down... What did she say? Nothing! Matilda flinches immediately on guard. If her guess is right, this first year may be the director's little spy! Sent to avoid her perform. Oh, Matilda! You said if a student really looks awful, you would what? Nothing! Matilda, adorable! I need to meet Lavender. They must be building Lavender towards something massive. Or maybe not massive, but maybe future playable character or future character. Usually Matilda will judge for herself whether a student is faking or truly sick. If it's the latter, she has her own tricks to help them out. But now's not the time to talk about that. If she wants her promotion to stay on track, she better keep the progressive ideas on the wraps, at least for today. A slight stinging sensation pulsed at the tip of her fingertip, but it was nothing next to the pain stabbing through her head. The blood drawn by syringe dropped into the cup. After a long wait, however, the front still remained a vibrant green. Looks like alright, sorry, I'll head back to class now. Lie back down, your face is as pale as a ghost. She was gently pushed back into the bed. The person in front of her pulled a foundation pen from the pocket before smearing some ink into the leaf. The leaf has changed color, indicating that you aren't feeling well. You should rest today. Noticing her stunned expression, the monitor assistant gave her a wink. Hey, guess you didn't know. This is one of the most advanced testing methods available. ... Flying Lavender Melon, it's Paimon! Wow! Unbelievable. I can't really just call her Paimon. Next, I'll take you to the infirmary. If a student gets ill or injured and no teachers are around, we are responsible for basic first aid. Follow me. This way behind the building is quicker. Huh? She stopped in her tracks, the girl behind her letting out a small gasp. About 3 stories high, on the back wall of the school, building 2 white-clad figures are awkwardly edging along the window frame. What are you two doing? To be continued. 3. Behind the school building. Oh no. It's the monitor assistant!
Hurry up!
Go! Climb! The kids can't be older than 6 or 7. The moment they spot Matilda and Lavender, panic flashes across their faces and they scramble upwards in a flurry. Isn't today supposed to be the field trip day? What are students still doing here? There's no time to think. The boy slips, his foot missing the ledge below. He's going to fall! The window to act is gone in an instant. The incantation Matilda learned in class springs to her lips. Swebby stay. The boy freezes mid-air, then slowly drifts down onto the grass. His face is as pale as chalk. Ha! Good for you. The great Matilda Buanich was here. They could have ended very badly. You applied your knowledge beyond the classroom, let alone outperform 80% of your fellow students.
What?
Stony, are you okay? The girl leans forward to look and in the panic of seeing her friend fall, loses her balance. Ah! She comes hurtling down, and this time Matilda is too slow. A thought flashes through her mind, heavy with dread, it's over. But what follows isn't the dull thud she expects, nor a child's fragmented wail, it's a familiar voice.
Hey.
Wait, who? Wait! Isn't he part of, God, what was his name? The red hair. A new character who got introduced in 2.0. In the current war. Who's working with Marsha and the others and Sentinel now. He's part of his squad, I'm pretty sure. The
What's
design. I've seen, oh god, what was his name? Kratos. He's part of the Kratos squad. I never seen rain and hail from the fall from the sky, but never kids. No? Okay, never mind. A young man in silver, white armor stands before them. Luckily, he appeared just in time to catch the girl. He gently sets the girl down. She's unhurt, but pale and shaken. Razor's, yeah, he is! Razor's squad! Right? That's part of the Kratos squad. Wait, is it Kratos squad and Razor squad the same? Like, the official name is Razor squad, but the leader is Kratos, right? Super timing, but how did you... She freezes as she notices the face beneath the helmet. La Bache... Wait, Jay? Wait! That's my boy Jay? Jay from 2.0? 2.1. From San Francisco. Oh my god! It's my boy Jay! Jay? Skin? Knight? Long time no see, French fry. French fry! Did you think I run into you today? How could you forget? Oh my god, how could I forget my goat, Jay? I love them. I love the dynamic. God, we need Jay in the main story. We need Jay, Matilda, Mercuria, Shemaine, you know, everyone. It'd be so funny if those two squads met together. For Matilda's sake, on a mission. God, oh my god, the interaction would be golden. They'd be so freaking golden. That is such a cute nickname, man. Oh my god, French fry. What are you doing here? You joined the Razor squad? 2.0 flashback, right? She steps closer, her eyes lighting up as she examines her gleaming armor. Not exactly. I'm a, what's the word? Right, intern. The squad's doing presentation here soon, so we came to scout the place. Gonna be a mock battle too. The captain's making me do it. And you Matilda skin when, right?
Come on.
I get that it's an honor or whatever, but I ain't that kind of guy to pretend to fight. Crash my style. What? You're a great show off. It should be easy, non? Man, I miss 2.0. I miss it so much. I need to watch other YouTubers play through the 2.0 story. I miss it so much, man. I miss it so much. He technically plays a role in the main story, but in the background. Oh, interesting. Hey, I ain't show off. I'm the real deal. Get to put it on when the cool just oozes off from you. An unexpected reunion full of laughter and nostalgia. So you're a mentor now, huh? Not bad. He glances at Lavender standing quietly behind her, then gives Matilda a pat on the shoulder. Make sure you set a good example, huh? With a wave, the young man strides off. Time to get back to business. Man, it was so good to see. My boy Jay. God, I love Jay. I love San Francisco Evan. I had so much fun playing that. Did you have any idea how dangerous that was? Well, what do you have to say for yourselves? Why were you sneaking into the building? Planning a prank, huh? The two kids exchange a nervous glance. No matter how Matilda questions them, they just mumble. You do realize that according to school rules, this means you will be sent to... Matilda can't bring herself to finish the sentence. But Lavender delivers the verdict coldly. The guardhouse. Oh my god. So much happened in the guardhouse. Hello, chapter 3? So much, man. So freaking much. To be continued. 4. In front of the school building.
No.
Boy, I don't want to go back to guardhouse. It's dark and cold in there. And the rats are as big as puppies and they bite. Please, just this once, let us go, please. Aww. The two continue to plead as Matilda marches them to the guardhouse. She almost gives in. She's done the same before. Sure, mistakes should be punished, but it should be something like week without candy or half allowance for months. True, true. The punishment is so harsh, man. She knows what the guardhouse is like. The place is cruel little lessons meant to make naughty children remember their mistakes. No, rules are rules. If you didn't want to end up there, you shouldn't have been so reckless. Or you shouldn't have been caught. Matilda finishes thoughts silently and stills herself. As their cries continue behind her, she glances back at Lavender. She's scribbling once again in her notebook. Dot, dot, a dot. Guardhouse, yeah. Freaking guardhouse. Not this one. Much too drafty. They'll catch a cold. And this one. Why is the floor all wet? Disgusting. They will need cleaning later. Matilda opens door after door until only one room remains. Oh, that's so sweet from Matilda. It's so sweet. Hey, what are all these Shamirs doing here? I swear I've cleared them out last time. Well, I suppose there's nothing for it. This is the only one left. The moment she steps inside, the kids turn pale. But don't worry, I'll chase them out. Ah, Matilda! Big sister Matilda, taking care of her younger siblings. Okay, younger fellow classmates. Fuego burn! A burst of flame flashes across the cold house. Startled, the Shamirs scurry through the crack under the door. Man, she's going to be such a great leader, I swear. I missed the part where it's my problem for him in the jail. What do you mean? That is a big problem. By the time the last one has figured its way out, the room already feels warmer. Man, the handbook doesn't mention cleaning the guardhouse room before locking the students inside. It's the first time her successor has spoken up. And does it say we cannot? I see. Matilda notices Lavender's eyes widen slightly before she flips her notebook open again to jot something down, who knows what. Either way, Matilda just can't bring herself to leave a couple of kids who look like they just started elementary arcanum locked up in a room full of Shamirs. Alright, get in. According to the rules, you will have to stay in here until evening. I'll return later to check on you. As long as you behave and think long and hard about what you have done, you will make it out in time for dinner. Matilda turns to leave but feels someone tug at her coat.
Please.
Can you stay with us? Oh no, my heart. I would stay with them. Everyone else went out on the field trip. It's boring being stuck here alone. Aw, true, true. The kids just don't want to be lonely. A thought crosses Matilda's mind. That's right, today is the field trip. What are you two still doing here? We wanted to go, of course, but... They found an old notebook with instructions on how to make a football in it, apparently from a former student. They smashed the window on the second floor.
I'm sorry.
Aww. They just wanted to make a football and play football. We were just curious. Oh, that's understandable. Man, it sucks. The kids couldn't go on a, field trip. It was so wrong excluding them from the field trip, because field trips are so important for the students, right? For the especially young kids, right? You learn how to talk with, you bond with other students, right? You learn how to socialize, and it's so important. Like, what does the school gain from excluding them? Okay, like, they will fall behind, right? Like, what is super underrated is the social aspect, right? A lot of people, they struggle, like, later down through adulthood, they struggle to socialize. And I've seen this so much, especially because I studied informatics. I've seen so many fellow classmates, being very awkward, like really awkward. On just like simple communications, right? Since I have led teams as part of my studies, and right now I have to lead like students, for projects, it can be really difficult.
Because...
We only wanted to know what it's like outside, what people out there do. That's against the rules. The student handbook clearly states that students must not engage with the outside world unless given express permission. But if the teacher's watching, then it's fine, right? Otherwise we wouldn't have field trips or parade ceremonies. The girl puffs up her cheeks and looks at Lavender, her fingers tightening around Matilda's coat.
Please.
Tell a story about being a special investigator. Are you talking with that big boy just now? You've been to lots of places, haven't you? Aw, cute! True, she is the best special investigator. Kids these days, man. Back in my days, Merton had to fight for the critters. They had it so easy. Shake my head. True. India. America. Oh my god. More punk mention. 1.3. America 2.0? Yeah, 2.0. I've only seen those names in books. Please. Aww. All eyes fall on Matilda. She's no intention of saying no. Aw, cute. Man, Matilda is the best. Okay. Then we have to do this one. Guardhouse. Truthfully, I was absolutely terrified back then. I really thought I was going to die. But thanks to the Razor Squad, we made it out alive. Oh my god, I remember the Razor Squad now. Right, they're not the Kraver Squad. The Razor Squad is from 2.0. Inside the orbiculum on her lap, dazzling scenes of the adventure unfold. When the story ends, the kids' mouths are still hanging open and on.
Wow.
What happened next? What about the energy healer lady? Energy healer lady! She registered with the foundation but left soon after. She's a wandering dancer, free as the wind, always drifting wherever life takes her.
That's awesome.
I like the Indian guy better, with the mask and the mechanical arms. So cool. He's very cool. Miss Matilda, tell us again about how he smashed the door open. Man, this anecdote is so cool. Especially if you played through her previous Matilda events. It's so cool to see, you know, to see the past events mentioned, and to see how Matilda views it as a storyteller. The two chatted endlessly around her, her eyes shining brightly in the damn guardhouse. Finally, they asked the question,
May I ask?
can we be like you someday, Miss Matilda? Yes. Go out into the world and meet lots of people. Of course you can. But first, you need to grow up a bit. There's a reason the student handbook forbids leaving school without permission. The two kids exchanged glances.
Listen.
We have heard some rumors. They said a few years ago, some kids snuck out of school and something bad happened. Chapter 3. Chapter 3 was full of depression, man. Like, you know, whenever I meet new people and they ask me, should they try reverse? I always tell them, first 3 chapters of the story will tell you everything you need to know about the reverse, okay? Everything you need to know about the reverse. Who told you that? Who's spreading those lies? Lavender's sharp tone makes both children fall silent. It's not lies, it's the truth. And Matilda was there. I mean, she didn't go through at the end because she wanted to return to Sonetto. But Vertin saw it all happen. And Madame Z was waiting. And that's when Vertin became the timekeeper. The very first timekeeper. Then Matilda speaks. They weren't troublemakers. They were not troublemakers. They were just like you, curious about the world outside. There's nothing wrong with that, exactly. Miss Matilda. Matilda ignores Lavender's clear disapproval, gently placing her hands on the children's small shoulders. They just didn't know how dangerous the outside world can be. There are terrible disasters and people far more terrifying than any monster. Manus Vindicte. Matilda redodgeable her, she did. The Storm. Manus Vindicte. Names that are not supposed to be spoken on school grounds, but Matilda has seen too many who have suffered because of them. Those cunning villains set a trap, luring them into a nightmare, into a lie. Freaking true. That is so freaking true. It wasn't any of those children's fault, but one of them decided to take all the blame alone. Matilda recalls the face of that old classmate, Vertin. That day, she had given her a pair of crystal earrings as a parting gift. Next time she saw her, she only caught a glimpse of her back. She's always hated watching people walk away. That's why I became an investigator. Oh! Interesting. I will help the Foundation uncover the truth behind those disasters and ensure the people responsible get what they deserve. I will not allow the same tragedy to happen again. That's my Queen Matilda. She is so resolute, full of resolution. God, man, I just can't wait, man. Matilda, man, I need more Matilda. I need Matilda in the main story. She will save the world. Her calm voice fills the room, carrying in quiet but unshakable resolve. The two children exchange a look before speaking up. Look at all this Matilda lore. There's so much Matilda. I love it, man. Like, I feel like crying, man. Like, I'm so proud of Matilda. Like, she grew up, man. She grew up amazing, okay? I'm so proud of her. Oh god, she's so strong. And she went through so much too, okay? 1.3, 2.0, okay? She never looked away from danger. She always fought, inspired others. And she has this caring personality too. Look how she's taking care and she's worried about her young classmates. Like, she would make an amazing leader.
So,
what's written in the student handbook? Is it true? It says we should devote ourselves to ensure the peace and stability of the human world. So we have to become investigators too, or do something else that's valuable.
which means...
That's what our future will be, right? Well... She glances back at Lavender, who is eyeing her closely from behind her glasses. The grey answer is clear, but... Ah, that's right. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I think this anecdote really shows the deeper side of her, because the impression you get from her in the episodes doesn't really show this side. You know what? I agree. I totally agree. I love this one. I love this one, because we always see like the silly Matilda, but now like we see more what she thinks, what she believes in. You know, we see her motivations, her desires, her other side. Because like we always see the others, right? We see Verte, we see Sonetto, we see Regulus. And now we're seeing new characters, but like, you know, we need more Matilda. Mrs. Matilda. Unable to hold back the truth, her words draw a startled gasp. Matilda clenches her teeth, electing to ignore it. Uncertainty and possibility. The future belongs to all children. You are a representation of the infinite possibility. There are many trouble disasters going on outside, and bad people running rampant. The most important thing is to fix these problems, and everyone can live in a safety again. It's not easy. It will take effort of everyone, true. It will take yours too. When you're older, I mean. That is so true. But once the crisis is over, I think people should be free to do what they truly want. As long as it doesn't harm another person, right? As long as it's harmless, and it doesn't, you know, take the freedom of another person, you're free to do whatever. To be continued. Guardhouse.
Oh!
Then I want to be a knight, like Bradamante, like Marsha. I want to write poems. I'm not very good yet though. The children dream loud about their futures, and the guardhouse was with more laughter than it's ever heard before. Man, I remember, man, chapter 3, when they were all, you know, with Bertin, sitting, I believe, inside the tree? Inside the big tree, or around the tree, and they were talking about their dreams, and what they want to uncover. Man, chapter 3 was so good, man. ... At some point, the scratching of pen and on paper stopped. Lavender taps her pen against the page, yet cannot bring herself to write a single word. What about you, Miss Matilda? What do you want to do?
For example...
Be a legend investigator, the kind who writes a bunch of books about adventures? Or like your mother, a trolling crystal merchant, or fortune teller? That's a good question. Me? The question catches Matilda off guard. She thinks for a moment before replying. I'm interested in all those things, but something even more important to her. Something Matilda truly wants. None of them feels like what she truly wants most. Interesting. What is it, Matilda? You have to tell us. I want to know. I need to know. Her confusion makes the vision, the orbiculum fate, return to its original clarity. But it's so cool that she will become the greatest investigator, the greatest fortune teller as a side job, as a side hobby. As casually, on the side. Because that's not even her final goal, you know? Her final goal is to impress Sonetto, I bet. Autumn just feasting on his lore? I am. It's so good, man. It's so freaking good. Beryl? Your medium is a reflection. Matilda recalls her mother's words from the first time she performed an arcane skill. Signs of the future will present themselves to you through anything that holds a reflection. Our arcane skills mirror our nature. My nature? What does that mean, Mama? Her mother only smiled as she always did. You will understand when the time comes. Matilda was too young to grasp her words at the time, so the memory buried itself deep in her mind. The music changed. Now, seeing her own face mirrored in the curve of the orbiculum, she begins to understand. It began with her grandfather's stories. Tales of heroes who braved great adventures, achieved glory, and won the admiration of many. Those stories planted a seed in her heart. She wanted to become someone great, someone extraordinary. But stories alone couldn't teach her to achieve it. What did it mean to actually be someone great? Her first guiding star was her mother, Beryl Buanich, always graceful, composed, and effortlessly brilliant. So Matilda mimicked her gestures, took up an orbiculum, and practiced the art of divination. Then came the fleeting encounter. At the parade ceremony, from the moment she met her, she knew the orange-haired girl would forever be her rival, Sonetto. Man, it's so cool how it's all connected, man. But there's still one of the biggest mysteries. When Arcana visited Beryl, what did they talk about? I mean, we know what they talk about, but you know, what's the meaning behind it? There must be even something more behind it. And the fact that Beryl made Matilda forget about Arcana, when Arcana was the very first girl to meet Arcana, as far as we know, amongst our, like, you know, group of heroes. As far as we know. I mean, there's a chance that Bertin also met Arcana before. You know, maybe, you know, when Bertin was a baby and Arcana visited her mother. So she transferred to the SPDM, buried herself in books, and learned the meaning of competition, cooperation, and friendship among her peers. That is so sweet. Competition, cooperation, and friendship. And sportsmanship. And then came Bertin. Matilda had once dismissed her as unfocused, yet even back in their student days, she couldn't deny her natural brilliance. After that incident, the timekeeper and her chief assistant drifted apart. And Matilda, refusing to be left behind, worked tirelessly submitting application after application to finally become an official investigator. That is so interesting. The big three. The big three of the reverse universe. Bertin, Sonetto, Matilda. Maybe big four, Regulus. But the big three from the SPDM. It feels like Matilda is so behind. She's trying so much to, like, you know, to catch up and stand on an equal footing with her rivals. With her ultimate rival, Sonetto, and then with Bertin. It always feels like they're like one step ahead. And Matilda, she's not, like, she's the most hardworking girl we know. So that's what Mama meant. She finally realizes that her mother, Sonetto, even Bertin are all the same in one way. Some she saw as mentors, others as rivals, but what she truly saw in all of them were the reflection of her own aspirations. Wow! That is so cool! And that is so true too. Like, to a lot of people, you know, when you meet adults, right? Maybe you saw your parents. I saw my parents as aspirations. I saw others as my aspiration. Some of my classmates as my rivals too. Like, I resonate with Matilda so much. I resonate insanely with Matilda. Man, I feel like we're seeing also something similar. Like, all the kids who are surrounded by Matilda, like, they see Matilda as a aspiration, right? Because she's an official investigator who told them the cool stories about India, about the USA. Following those reflections, she had always been tracing her path forward, step by step. I'm just waiting for Erasing Special Hours. It'd be great. The answer now clear. Matilda smiles. But none of that is what I want most. None of them is my final goal in life. Ooh. I do plan to be a skilled investigator. And I want to refine my fortune telling, yes. But once all those pressing problems are solved, there's still so many other things I'm curious to do. Things I want to try. I cannot say exactly what I'll be doing decades from today. Same. So much have changed, you know, like the dreams I had 10 years ago, you know, 1 decade ago, 2 decades ago. You know, life is a roller coaster. Like, you never know what will happen, and you just have to make the best out of the situation. The orbiculum in her hands glows once more, lightening the children's faces with a reflection of a dazzling world. The most important thing is to be yourself, to become the person you want to be. That is so true. That is so freaking true. I agree. I fully agree with the great Matilda Buanich. My favorite character. So there's one thing I'm certain of. When the time comes, you know, when the time comes, when one day you look back at your life, you want to stand proud, right? To stand proud, to not have regrets, to be happy with the choices you made in your life. Obviously it's difficult, right? Because even as of now, I have regrets. But I don't want to make any more regrets. I want to keep pushing forward. So even if I make a regret, you know, I bounce back. So one day I can just look back at my past, at my successes, at my mistakes, and just laugh at them. I know I will truly become the great Matilda Buanich. I know it too, Matilda. I know it too. You will become the great Matilda Buanich, the greatest person to be continued. Ah, cute. Let me take a screenshot. Oh my god, Matilda, she's so beautiful. Look, this is big Matilda. Oh my god. Oh my god. And the girl on the right, that's the successor, the one who's succeeding Matilda Buanich as the monitor assistant. And the two kids, the boy and the girl, who are now looking up to Matilda as the aspiration, looking at the beautiful ball. She is the aspiration for the next generation of heroes, for the next generation of investigators. Matilda Buanich. God damn, man. I feel like tearing up. I feel like tearing up, man. Oh my god, Matilda, we went through so much. We went through so much. It's so beautiful. This is the most beautiful splash art. One of the best splash arts. Matilda. We've never seen her like this before. So detailed. So dazzling. Matilda. Successor and the two kids. God, it's so beautiful. Sorry, let me just take one more screenshot just in case. It's so pretty. I like how this art paints her in a modern light, and that she always that she got from Beryl now. That she's yeah. I see the resemblance. She is giving me like motherly vibes, like Beryl. I mean, she tried all her life to like imitate the gestures from Beryl. Oh my god, it must be so similar, you know, like Matilda as Beryl and the kids as Matilda. Oh my god, man. It's so cool. It's so freaking cool. Oh god, I love her. I love Matilda. I can't wait to see more of Matilda. Matilda's involvement in the future stories in Reverse 1999 and all the people who, you know, will meet Matilda and try to meet Matilda. God damn it. Like mother, like daughter. True indeed. Guardhouse. Alright, enough stories. Now you have to stay put and finish your detention properly. If you're as curious as you say about the outside world, then don't do any more silly things. That way, next year you'll get to go on a field trip with everyone else. Matilda turns to say goodbye, but the kids' faces crumple into disappointment. Ah, they want more Matilda! If we behave, we won't get picked. Picked? Wait, what do you mean? Field trip should be for everyone. Yeah! It was that way last year, but this time they said only the ones they choose get to. What? That is so fucked up! That is like unhealthy competition. Especially for this. To change something like this, that's not good. The boy hangs his head. Something in his tone makes Matilda's eyes narrow. You mean there are more children still left in school? Where are they? Yeah, what the fuck? That is so fucked up. Matilda should lead them. Matilda should lead them, you know, and I don't know. They can, like, do fun things at SPDM. Classroom. Matilda noticed once before pushing the door open. The classroom is full but dead silent. So it's suffocating. That's so fucked up, man. Like, this is something supposed to be like a fun event where everyone goes to. you know, a field trip. Especially because they are stuck in this hell, right? They can't go outside. They just want to experience the world, see the world for what it is. And now the only chance they get in their life, it's being blocked. And there's even chance that they will never be able to go outside until they graduate. It's so fucked up, man. She always came off as a stickler for the rules, but here she's going against the rules for the sake of the kids. Yes, yes, that is so true. I think that alone just shows you a different side of Matilda. It does. It shows so much. It shows so much. But even not here, but even before. Even, I believe in 2.0, right? Like, we know, right, that she's someone who, like, really, like, loves to follow the rules. But, like, she would always, so to speak, ignore the rules-ish in the times of need. I believe she did this in 2.0 too, but I don't remember the scenario exactly. Maybe like when they were supposed to like wait for help, like for the Razor Squad, I believe she kinda ignored the rules and just went on ahead. But it's been a while, I don't remember exactly. All the blank young eyes turn towards her, pants freezing mid-stroke. Behind the podium, the monitor director rises to her feet. Oh, Matilda is going against the monitor director. Lena, John. She stares in disbelief at the two children behind Matilda, then glances towards the back row, two desks piled high with books. Ha! You two never learn your lesson, do you? Well done, Miss Bonich. You two, up for now. Madam Harper, I'm here for you. Ooh, Matilda is here for the monitor director. She's not even calling her monitor director. She's saying, Madam Harper. Matilda cuts her off. May I have word outside? Ooh, spicy. Going against higher position, right? I mean, I don't. Okay, actually, I don't know if it's a high position because I mean she's an official investigator and she's a monitor director. So, I mean, I guess you can't even compare them, right? Because like now they work in two different fields. Something in Matilda's eyes makes the director hesitate. After a moment's scrutiny, she agrees. Continue your self-study, I'll have no fooling around, understood? Hallway SPDM. Miss Matilda, what are you going to do? In the few seconds before the monitor director steps out, Lavender tugs gently. Oh, cute! Lavender is so worried about Miss Matilda, about the great Matilda Buanich. Lavender is opening up, tucking at her sleeve. Cute. You knew about this, didn't you? Why didn't you tell me? But when she sees Lavender's face, she swallows the rest of her words. Oh, I guess Lavender was also worried for Matilda, and I guess she's also scared of the monitor director. Don't worry, leave it to me. Cause like she's so dependable, Matilda. She is so freaking dependable. But Matilda standing up for the kids, for her fellow students, for the younger generation. Like, Matilda's back must be gigantic right now, right? From Lavender's point of view, you know? Like, Matilda must look so freaking dependable right now. The classroom's door swings open. The director's gaze is as sharp as a blade. Miss Buanich, make it quick. I don't have time to waste. I'd like to know why so many students weren't allowed to join the field trip. What is this new selection system about? It doesn't seem to match the reason why Madame Z introduced the field trip day. What are you implying? It's a school decision. Matilda takes a deep breath, her voice trembling slightly, but she's already made up her mind. Make a stand. Then the school's decision is wrong. Wow! Wow, Matilda! Wow, Matilda! She is standing up for the kids. Even saying as something as the school is freaking wrong. The school's decision is wrong. Matilda is taking such a huge stand, such a huge leap. And the fact they're showing us this, man, they must be building towards like one of the greatest events to come. For Matilda to be so decisive? Maybe not the word. Maybe mature now? I'm not sure. She had promised herself she would stay out of trouble today, but she's changed her mind. She was once like them, a scolded child in the classroom, looking out the window, hoping any peasant grown-up would speak up in the name of fairness. Man, it couldn't have been Madame Z, right? Who decided to make this new school change. This new law, rule. But no one ever did. But now, she can be the grown-up she always hoped to see. Holy shit. And this is also what it means in the real world, right? Because there's so many like fucked up things happening in the real world. And like now that I'm an adult, like we are the adults, we have to like, you know, do what we wanted others to do. I love the contrast, but it is so grounded on morality, whereas Beryl is very grey. Yeah, that is true. Wow, you're right. If this was Beryl, she would just watch, right? She would not get involved, unless it would be like interesting to her. But Matilda is different. Like, she has a clear moral compass, and like she is following her heart. Wrong? Do you hear what you're saying? We announced the rules long ago. Anyone who breaks the school regulations or fails classes loses the right to participate. Yet these children still refuse to behave and still ignore their studies. Is that fair to the good students, those who did everything right? Rekindle members can unlock special options? But that's not the point. Because I did the other possibilities, I choose the happy. I can choose the happy ending. Say rekindle memory and try using that mindset when talking to the monitor director. Monitor assistance. You're right. Good behavior deserves a reward, and mistakes should have consequences. But this punishment isn't right. She looks towards the classroom, and the eyes peeking up at her fill with quiet hope. Even the so-called bad kids have a right to be curious about the outside, a right to see the world they were born into. You know how precious this opportunity is for them. Yes. Every child deserves this right. Uncertainty and possibility. When Madame Z first proposed the field trip day, the goal was to let all the students safely and appropriately explore the world beyond the school walls. Yes, that is exactly what last year's notice said. It's still pinned on the main hall bulletin board. You heard me, Madam Harper. It says all students. Man, Matilda is fighting back, okay, with arguments. Holy shit. With points. With words. Talking back to the monitor director, to Madam Harper. What exactly are you trying to say, monitor assistant Matilda Buanich? Ooh, but you know what? Matilda is not a monitor assistant anymore. She is an official investigator of the Foundation, a special agent, level 3, who went on numerous life and death situations, life and death cases, saving lives, fighting Manus Vindictae. They should be part of the field trip. I will take them. You? Her voice rises sharply, eyes locked on Matilda as though she's staring at some foreign creature. I mean, to be fair, the rules are there for a reason. Why did they change the rule? Yeah. That's a good question. That is a very good question. And I don't know why did they change the rule. I don't think Madame Z would change that rule, right? Because like that rule was there for a reason. I mean, it's even explained on the bulletin board, like Matilda said. That's why I don't understand, like, who was it that changed this rule? Was it the monitor director? I mean, she doesn't look like the person who changes the rules, but just follows the rules. So maybe was someone higher up? Someone even higher than Madame Z? I'm not sure. You don't have the authority. Not even I do. Not even I do. But it's so cool. Matilda was willing to take them on a school trip. You know? Oh man. I would love to see that. Miss Bondage, you're being reckless. You have no idea what you're doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. Oh, Matilda is not backing down, okay? My queen, Matilda. She is standing up for her beliefs, for the children, for the kids, for the future. The door is right here beside me. All I have to do is open it and they will be free. It's such a simple, like, simple truth, you know, simple sentence, but it carries so much weight, especially because like it references back chapter 3 where the kids were trying to open the door, you know, that powerful scene where all the kids were grabbing the handle before, you know, the disaster. They were all grabbing the handle, and all it took to see the truth, the future, what they wanted to see the outside, was to grab the handle and pull it. And they take so much effort, and now even the Foundation has the possibility to protect them, and they're taking it away from them. But why? Because if they take it away, they're just going to repeat the same tragedy that happened to Vertin, to Ring, to others. Like, who came up with this stupid rule? I bumped into the Razor Squad earlier. They have a car to drive us to the site. We'll all be safe with them there. True. Maybe the rule was changed after the Venti incident. Which Venti incident? Because didn't it first come like into, I mean, the rule, like the, sorry, oh god, what was it called again? The field trip happened because of Venti, right? Sorry, Venti. God, I'm stupid. Vertin. God, I'm getting name mixed. Vertin, right? They introduced the field trip because of, you know, we lost people in chapter 3. But like, why would they limit this? Vertin. But I kind of forgot. Then they began the field trip. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they began the field trip because of chapter 3. So like, yeah. Like, who has the authority to change this? This is crazy. The children may have missed the morning events, but if we leave now, we will still make it in time to the picnic and afternoon activities. Do you understand the consequences of this? Yes, I do. I do, Madam Harper. Button is willing to take on the blame, the consequences, shoulder the consequences. You know, this just shows she's really grown up now. She can, like, she understands, you know, the consequences, the rules, and she's willing to shoulder them. Because she believes it's the right thing to do. Matilda takes a few steps forward and grips the doorknob. Oh man. The doorknob, man. Like chapter 3. But now, you know, this is what they've been waiting for, right? When they were kids. This is what Matilda always wanted. Someone to show them the outside. And not just Matilda, all the kids. You know, all the kids, for some adults to go forward, grab the doorknob, open the door for them, you know, to outside. And now Matilda is doing what she always wanted someone else to do for her and for her generation. Now she's in that position. Like, and this is like, this is so important also in the real world, right? We see fucked up things, and like, to change them, we have to be the change, right? She opens the door. To be continued. Holy shit. Matilda 1H. Outside the school, SPDM, the undefined good. The sense of fulfillment had filled Matilda's chest slowly fades as she steps beyond the gate, dimming with the evening sky. Sigh.
What troubles you?
Beryl! It seems my daughter had little difficulty today. Mama, I told you didn't have to come pick me up. Matilda's voice grows smaller under her mother's calm gaze. Looks like my promotion is done for. Matilda, giving up her promotion for them. Matilda, she's the best. But I have no regrets, exactly. If I had to do it again, I would still make the same decision, right? No matter how many times, if she had the chance to go back to the past, she would still choose the same option, the same decision. She would just repeat the same thing, even though she knows what will happen next. No regrets. Principal's office. I believe you have something to explain, Madam Harper. Why did I see students who were supposed... My god, this freaking principal... This must be the guy or the girl or the person who changed the freaking rules. Why did I see the students who were supposed to stay at school arrive at the field trip site with the Razor Squad? I don't recall rescinding my decision. My god, so now we know officially. The freaking principal, man. Behind the heavy walnut desk, the man's tone reveals nothing. No anger, no approval. Lavender, standing behind the monitor director, trembles slightly. I see, this freaking principal. Even Lavender is trembling. The director lowers his gaze, a look no student has likely ever seen before. My deepest apologies, sir. This was all a failure in my supervision. I'll make no excuses. You? The man behind the desk pauses, but lost in brief thought, a heavy sense fills the room. Interesting! The The monitor director didn't say it was Matilda's fault. She said she's showing on herself. I wonder if her talk with Matilda, like, you know, changed her view a bit. Or like, you know, or maybe this is how, like, the director always felt. Like, she wanted other students to also, like, have fun. Interesting. But from what I've heard, it was the monitor assistant, Miss Matilda Buanich, who arranged the whole thing, wasn't it? As you said, she's only an assistant. Oh, the director is kinda covering for Matilda. But even though they were bickering against each other, I don't think that the director hates Matilda, or even Matilda hates her. Right? They don't see eye to eye, right? And they always bicker, but like they're not, you know, enemies, arch enemies. They're not enemies or anything like that. They just don't see eye to eye. That's all there is to it. Her words are gentle. Her words are gently yet firmly cut off. She reminds me of you. Oh, she reminds me of you when you were younger, always full of ideas. Oh, interesting. So the director sees herself in Matilda. And the young lady behind you, your name's Lavender, correct? Madame Harper has spoken of you. What's your opinion of Matilda Buanich? No need to hold back, Miss Lavender. I've already heard about Miss Buanich's promotion to the level 3 investigator. I'm genuinely pleased for her. Whatever answers you give today, I'm sure you know what will be penalized. After all, the committee's decisions aren't ours to control. I just want your honest opinion. Yes, Principal. Please wait a moment. I've recorded everything that happened today. In truth, she doesn't know how to answer. She doesn't want to hide anything, but she still isn't sure how much she should say. Aww. What's the right answer? What does the right even mean? Yeah, that's it. That is difficult. Especially for like young kid like Lavender, when she's like what, 7? 6, 7? Okay. Her mind goes blank as she flips open her notebook. The most important thing is to be yourself. To become the person you want to be. It's the thing Matilda said. Lavender looks out to Matilda. She even wrote down the things that Matilda left behind. You know, her words of wisdom. The image of the person who said these words flicker in her mind. What would she say? And what does she want to say? I think she takes a deep breath. I think Miss Matilda is an impressive monitor assistant. That is so sweet. That is so sweet, man. That is actually so really sweet. I think Miss Matilda is an impressive monitor assistant. And in the distant future, maybe she'll become the great Matilda Buanich. That is so beautiful, man. Lavender believes in her. Lavender believes. She believes in Matilda. You know, she got really influenced, changed after, you know, what they experienced together in the garden house. You know, hearing her stories, hearing her dreams. That is so sweet, man. That is so sweet. The emotions are coming out, right? That is so sweet. And it's so cool because Lavender is also, you know, the successor to Matilda and the monitor assistant, right? And like, this is amazing. This is so awesome because now like all the like kids in the school, right? They don't have to be scared, right? Because like they know, or maybe they won't know, but like we know that Lavender will look after them. Like Matilda look after them. This is so sweet. This is so really sweet. Lavender will want like the best for them, like Matilda did. Like she knows rules are important, but like sometimes rules have to be broken. Oh man, the most wholesome music ever. Wholesome soundtrack ever. I'm thinking depending on the timeline, maybe they foundation the spirit for quality and speed of student or can't afford the safety for students. I'm not sure. Man, this is amazing. I'm so proud of Lavender. Because like she was scared. She was like she was frozen on the moment, right? And she had the courage to talk, to say what she truly believes in, what she truly thinks about Matilda, in front, all alone, not with Matilda around, but with the freaking principal. And like, we know she was already like scared of the monitor monitor director, and now alone, Lavender is facing, though the director is like, you know, quote unquote on our side, you know, I mean, she's very sympathetic, but to the freaking principal, to his freaking face, Matilda is an impressive Marsha sister, and in the distant future, she'll become the great Matilda Buonage, man. It's so beautiful. I'm just gonna say this using really anything to feel. It adds so much. It adds so freaking much, man. I can't believe how beautiful this moment is. Cause I'm so proud of Lavender. Lavender is my, you know, she's one of my favorite characters now too. Outside the school, SPDM. Man, this is such a powerful scene. I can't wait for the future story patches. The future looks bright, with someone like Lavender staying behind. It's going to be fine. And not just her. Like, we also now know about Miss Director. We know about Miss Director too. She's also not a bad person. And it's so crazy to see that she was like Matilda. Beep beep beep. The cheerful tone makes Matilda jolt upright. She fumbles out her portable communicator, her hands trembling. Miss Matilda Buonage, your clearance level has been updated to level 3 Investigator. The St. Paulo Foundation looks forward to her continued contribution. Ah, cute! Cute! Oh, she gave her promotion! That's how it should be. She doesn't read the rest. Holding the device close, her emotions soar like a roller coaster, shooting straight from depths up into the clouds. Ah, Matilda! Promoted! Man, now that she's level 3, oh my god, I can't wait! I can't wait for her future events, you know? Because she won't go in as a newbie. She's a seasoned veteran now that people look up to, okay? Oh god, I can't wait, man. What are BlueSky planning for her? I can't wait, dude. I can't wait, man. I mean, it's interesting, it doesn't feel like there's any bad guys here. Are all different day principal. You know what? You're right, Exco Prime. You're definitely right. With the whole anecdote, this is the best anecdote. This is my favorite anecdote.
I am the undoubted number 1.
Mama, look. Matilda leaps into her mother's arms, and the day ends with a hearty celebratory dinner. The next morning, Matilda Buonage reports to the St. Paul Foundation, ready to receive her first mission as a level 3 investigator. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. What do you mean the end? What do you mean? No, don't end it. Don't end it here, please. Please, this was amazing. This was so good. This was beautiful. Where's my... I need more. Give me more. Where's my Matilda? I need more Matilda story. God, this was beautiful. We got so much lore. We got so much Matilda lore and SPDM lore, and it's been so long since. Oh god, I don't like how it's called in the figures. Very fitting. God, this was. I had so much fun reading through her anecdote. So much freaking fun. Obviously, I've always been a huge fan of Matilda, but this makes her even better, man. This makes her shine even more, even freaking more. Oh god. And I feel like they're also potentially building towards the future if Matilda decides to become the next leader of the foundation. Like, she's not afraid to stand up against the current foundation, you know? The fact like right now, she went against the principal, right? Willing to take in the consequences. Like, I mean, we know the foundation are not necessarily, you know, good people. Okay, I bet there's, you know, they're shady AF, okay? They are so shady. It's just that Manus is way shadier. Way shadier than the foundation. I could even picture in the future a rift. Well, there's already a rift in the foundation, but like even a bigger rift, because we already had a like political battle, I believe, between some people in the foundation, right? I forgot in which chapter, but like we saw like different ideas, and I could picture that happening again. Like maybe like, you know, when in the future, like Manus, like to confront Manus, whether like to make a radical decision or not. Oh god, man, like, wow, man. See, I told you lots about the law. Oh yes, this is my favorite anecdote. It's so good, man. It's so good. Is either foundation mana speaking on poison? True, yeah. That is so true. That is so freaking true. Oh god, man, I need more. I need so much more. I love her, man. I love her so much. Like, whenever I see Matilda on the screen, I'm so happy. I have butterflies in my stomach. And now what? Man, Matilda! Give me more Matilda. Please. Okay, let's watch the trailer. And I guess we can do a bit of 3.3. Just a bit though. Or should I save it for next time? I'm not sure how better it would flow. If we do it right now, or if we leave it for next stream. Let's pray for more Matilda lore in coming patches. I hope so too. Like, I know CN is like this is really good. Okay, we'll watch the trailer today. I'm just thinking whether like to do the action notes, whether to do them today or next time. Because if I did it today, I would only be able to do like a few, you know. I'm not sure how the beginning of the story is. If it's slow or fast or like insanely hype, you know. Because if it's really hype from the beginning, the notes, then I wouldn't be able to concentrate on my work. But if it's slow, then we can start it. But you know, let's first watch the trailer, because I'm doing that for sure. The beginning is pretty slow. Okay, then we can do it. We can start right now.
Did you hear me?
But like, massive props to Bluepock. My favorite anecdote. This is the first time I cried during an anecdote. God, that was so emotional. That was insanely emotional. Like, this oh my god, Matilda.
Soneto, it's dangerous.
We love you, Matilda.
My mom
honestly.
used to hold my hand and tell me that I'll be
Okay, let's go.
Only if I take it.
Trailer time. 3.3 baby!
They're
It's
holding
here!
position at the outskirts of the city.
Bertin! She's back!
It's almost like
Bertin?
Igor is waiting for us.
Oh my god. The two forces? I think I saw an army of soldiers. Igor mentioned. I know he's becoming playable. So we're meeting him.
Blood pours across the steppe.
He's back?
So much killing. Haven't you had enough?
You may hide from this battle, but what about the storm?
Marsha.
The cavalry corps can't shelter you forever.
Meryl! It's
many
Meryl!
of our soldiers call this land their home. They're eager to see it after the storm.
You expect me to abandon this place?
But
New
we
character.
don't belong to this era.
The Cavalry Corps cannot intervene in local conflict. You have 2 weeks to withdraw.
2 weeks.
I can show you what Earth left behind.
Earth mentioned.
Why?
Bertin.
To atone
Wait,
for
is that
our
Ilya?
sins.
Man, I hate him.
Fight our home.
He's a traitor, Igor.
For that, I'll need your help too.
Your help
It isn't
too?
about the bloodshed. But if killing Igor paves my way to immortality, then why the hell not?
Mortality. Suneto. Oh shit, alone on a horse? Man, I'm so glad he's back. I was a bit worried. Wait, a nuke? Water.
The age of cavalry is over.
Tales of
My
chivalry
God.
have come and gone.
Marsha, the knight.
But we can
So many
still
horses. Knighthood. Don River.
fight to defend the ones we love and the future.
Interesting. Earth? She's back? Oh my god. Are we going to fight together? Dude! Insane! Insane! I can't wait! What does this mean? I saw Earth! I saw Earth in the trailer! She was there! Earth was there! I wasn't going crazy! Freaking Igor! The traitor, man! The fucking traitor! Marsha! Lilia! Okay, let's start. First, let me just buy the one for Marsha. Sweet. Buy the pools. The barrel will glow up. Yes, the shit is so beautiful. Hell yeah, I'm so cinema. Yes, yes, and yes. Oh, let me just quickly buy these. Sweet. Buy that. And we should be good to go. Wait, who is this? Wait, that's Marsha! Special times call for special measures. Resources are scarce, but we still manage to gather some good supplies now and then. Quiet is the river bank. Wait, isn't this a famous book? Or movie? Let me take a look at the map. We're going to war. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We have Burton back. We have Burton back in the story. And quite flows the river. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Just a bit though. Like I said, I have to chapter 12. I have to end early today because of my work, but we're gonna do like, you know, at least 2 notes. At least 2 notes.
Did you see the bandits?
Sergey.
Not even a sign.
Lilia.
Just some chipmunks.
Lilia's back in the story too. Lilia, the girl who saved us in chapter 4. Not even sight, just some chipmunks.
Think we should take a rest, Lieutenant? Sun's beating down and we need to get the
Reference, that's
horses
25
water.
notes in total. 25?
We've
Good
gone
to
quite
know.
a way farther than
Thank
the
you very
assigned
much,
watch
Kaito.
point. Even if we can push on, the horses can't. Never exhaust your horse, remember.
Fine. Take a break, team.
Yeah.
And Sergey, if you shine the light of that telescope into my eyes one more time.
But wait, I can't picture, oh god, like, what is Igor hiding, right? He knows something that, like, he must know something massive for us to work with him, because he's a freaking traitor. And not like a traitor that just like gave away information. He killed our people. He killed innocent people. He killed the Foundation soldiers, the Foundation members.
The last thing you'll see is a missile to the face.
He led a rebellion
Understood?
and massacred the people who refused to side with Igor. Like, this isn't some kind of like, oh, you know, some like traitor who like, you know, just sold some information or like decided to stand a bit on the other side. No. This guy massacred our people, you know, the Foundation people. The Xeno people, killed so many people, destroyed so many people, sold all the information, and did everything in power to help delay the Foundation back in Antarctica. He helped revive Arcana. Like, I just can't picture forgiving Igor. I just can't picture it. I know a movie called Life is Not Long, Quiet River, but I don't know if that's what you're referring to. I'm not sure, maybe. But hello, Priska. Priska! Have you played the best anecdote in the world? Because that was so emotional.
Understood, Lieutenant.
Matilda. Anyway. Matilda. I guess we'll see why I said that, but I haven't finished it, so I also don't know. I see. Lieutenant Lilia retracts the telescope and hands it to Sergey. She hops off the horse and pulls a handful of oats from her war horse. The horse snorts as it eats, then nudges Lilia's neck affectionately with its nose.
Hey, soldier. You want
Lilia.
some more?
Spoilers, Autumn sheds some tears during Matilda's anecdote. Yes, she reaches more.
This is your first
Wait, I
time
missed
riding
something.
this horse, Lieutenant?
Sergey. You want some more?
Yeah, he's a hungry fella.
No, he's just greedy. Uses the same trick on all the new riders. If he wants something else to eat, he'll have to find it himself.
Sergey.
Oh, little liar. You heard him. No more oats for you.
Go get
Go
some
get
water.
some water.
Lelia pets its neck a little harder. Denying another bite, the horse lowers its head before giving Sergei a dejected snort.
Leave him to me, Lieutenant.
Xeno cavalryman. Oh my god, it's going to be so dramatic, isn't it? Since we have Xeno here, and it's going to be Xeno facing their old comrades, the traitors. So I wonder if we get also another admiral. Okay, I can't even picture like Verton arriving here. Because we saw two forces about to clash each other. I guess the traitors, the ex-Xeno, and the current Xeno.
This feels wrong.
Doesn't it? It shouldn't be this warm.
It really shouldn't be this warm. Ever seen a November like this, Lieutenant?
Alright, just at the end of Matilda's anecdote, I must believe I scare her.
Yeah, but on the other side of the world. This is weird for sure.
Weird for sure.
Usually, the snow would be thick by now. But this feels like early autumn still.
I got mentioned. Autumn. The newly enlisted colored man lifts a hand to wipe the sweat from his forehead, then points to the river, its surface glowing with a greenish light.
The dawn would usually be frozen over in the shallower parts too. We'd be able to walk right over it. The meander's just a little farther. Berigrad would be too, if we could just cross it.
Cross it?
You been to the city?
The city to the people of the steppe, those words mean Berigrad.
Yeah, to go to the Foundation branch. Delivering letters, dealing with procedures. Annoying stuff like that.
Interesting. Foundation branch.
Oh,
In
speaking
Europe.
of letters, my townsfolk sent some back from the front. Seems they're on their way home.
Sergei shakes his head, seemingly unhappy with the idea. And how they play the
They
Russian
did on you or
team.
something?
Why'd you say that? I couldn't be happier to have them home safe. It's just... It should be farming season, but... They'll come back to find nothing to farm.
He squats down and grabs a fistful of the grass beneath his feet.
The weather was just right last year, but something went seriously wrong. It grew fast, tall too, but didn't make any seed at all.
Any seed at all?
Our summer harvest was a complete disaster. The barns are almost empty.
Starved to death?
At least they won't starve to death at the front.
But Manus Vindicti could strike at any time out there. Probably safer for them to come back.
Oh god, Manus, Igor, and...
Do you think the Manus
Xeno.
will reach the dawn?
Hard to say. The main force is in Western Europe for now. But the Manus are like rats.
True.
Who knows where they might show up next.
True. The young Cossack scratches at the few thin hairs on his upper lip. The boy's best attempt at any kind of mustache.
I swear I did more fighting during training than in actual service. All I do is wait around for orders. And this one's just stupid. Find out where the bandits are hiding. Are you serious?
He's serious.
You're telling me we have to find just a few dozen people who only come out at night somewhere in all this forest. They may as well have us search for a needle in a haystack.
So what do you think real war is like?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what it's like. All the men in my family have fought on the battlefield.
My grandfather.
My dedushka, papa, и брат.
He dodges the question, fixing his eyes on the flying broom Lilia always carries.
The next ford's a few kilometers off yet. Why don't you just fly over and take a look? It'll be a heck of a lot faster. Be able to return to camp before dark.
Red 38 isn't fueled by grass like one of your horses. And its flight time is measured in minutes, not hours.
Do you think this guy will survive by
Or
the
are
end of
you
this
trying
chapter?
to keep me grounded if we get into a fight?
You know, I didn't even think about it, but since it's war, you know what? I'm gonna say yes. Well, yeah. Actually, oh,
I know. Why don't you teach me to fly a broomstick and apply for a new SU-01VE? Then we can take turns scouting.
God, maybe not.
Oh, I'd love to
I mean,
see
it
your
is
face when you
war.
fall from
Oh
the sky.
God.
But I'd rather not tell your commander that his cavalryman broke a leg flying my broom.
It's not like you're any better. If it weren't for Colonel Sternova, you'd have gone face first in the
Colonel
dirt your first day
Sternova.
on a horse. I, on the other hand, was regularly riding from my village to Berigrad with sacks full of beets at half your age.
I'm most impressed to see rebels find VAs with an accent or capable of making
Broomsticks
one.
aren't horses. And if I catch you sneaking in to steal it at night, you're a dead man. Got it?
Priska, they need to hire you. For Lavender, right? When Lavender has more screen time. Right? I think you would love to voice her. As Matilda's number 2.
You're
as
right to warn
Matilda's
him, Lieutenant.
successor.
Sergei has been stealing since he was a kid.
Because Lavender is Matilda's successor. The next, monitor assistant.
Just last year he tried to nab our fishnet. My dedushka caught him, of course.
Oh wait, actually,
Nearly
but
broke
we
Sergei's
don't know
hand when
if
he
she's
wrestled it
French.
from him.
I didn't even think about it. Hell no! Wow, what do you mean? It'd be such a cool experience. Then a couple bursts into laughter at Sergei's face, flushes beat red. He turns away but barks a hasty rebuttal. Honestly, I would willingly voice anything. Any character. So
Shut
just so
up.
I can put it on my
It's not like you
resume
ever used it
and just
anyway.
brag. You know? go on Twitter and have like in my handle voice actor of something. That'd be so cool! But he can't stop the taunts. The Commandant takes obvious delight in dredging up in his old scandals one by one.
Blin, stop making things up about me. Oh,
Busted like I can't
I
voice
can't
act.
stand it here. You know
I can
what?
only voice like a tree.
When I get back,
Because the tree doesn't say
I'm going
anything.
straight to the commander to get transferred to the Prisklonne company.
You know what? I need a character in the verse who's the biggest fan of Matilda. I believe I could become that fan. I would be a great voice actor for that role.
You mean the 5th Company?
Yeah.
Isn't their commander your old rival in love?
Ooh, rival in love? Even louder laughter rails from the Cossacks. I think doing theater is simpler than doubling. Yeah. Wait, doubling? It's called dubbing. D-U-B. Ignoring the rowdy banter, Lilia lets her gaze to the heavy clouds drifting beyond the river, like white fortresses floating in the sky. Dry, warm air sweeps across the plain, driving the floating castles forward and tugging at Lilia's sweat-soaked hair.
Already sweating. This heat's not normal. No one in the Foundation got the time to look into this?
Suspicious.
Maybe they'll send Vertin. That wouldn't be so bad.
Ooh. Speaking of Vertin, she will appear. Her eyes are drawn to the merging line between the earth and sky, a view she could never have seen from the Foundation, hidden away in the mountains. Then along the slope, black figures burst into view, tearing red gaps into the horizon.
Huh?
Man, I've never seen us do something
Sergei.
Sia related. That'd be cool. That'd be
Someone
super
call me?
cool.
Me, you got the telescope, right? Hand it over.
Southeast Asia? That'd be so freaking cool. And you know who would be the best as the leading character to do an event there? Matilda Buanic.
What's that,
You know?
Lieutenant?
Just an
I
idea.
can't hear you.
I mean, we know how she was in India, how in the USA. I feel like it'd be great to have Matilda there.
I said...
I said... Blood? Attack? A bullet tears through the Sergei. The price for a moment of carelessness. Man, don't tell me he's going to die! We just met him!
Blin!
We just met him! The first note. First freaking note. I'm going to start having nightmares with Matilda! Before the cameraman can even react, Sergei has collapsed into his back. Oh wait. I didn't miss. I didn't read. Screaming horses, panic shots. Ooh. Above the step. Lila kicks off, steering low to draw the enemy's fire.
Bandits! Across the river! Sasha, get Sergei behind the rocks.
Sasha.
The rest of you cover fire in this direction. Empty a clip and mount your horses.
Horses or brooms?
Copied. What about you, Lieutenant?
I'll take a little trip to their rear. Stand back! Wouldn't want to swallow my exhaust.
True. Second later, the battle-tested Su-1 soars 100 feet in the air, effortlessly carrying its pilot over her enemies.
Alright, let's see what you got.
Let's see. To be continued. Oh, a battle! Ooh, hold on. Where's my Matilda team? Perfect. Where's my new queen, Marsha?
I go wherever I am
Perfect.
needed.
Let me give her the best, her thing. Sweet. Let me quickly upgrade it just a bit. Doesn't have to be like fully upgraded, but let me just upgrade it a tiny bit. Sweet. Okay, level 50 should be enough for now. Oh, wait, I can't. Okay, let me fully upgrade it. Never mind. This is it. This is the team. This is the legendary team. The strongest team currently. A beautiful team.
Pflicht erfüllen.
4 of my favorite characters in the game. In one team.
Komm, let's see what I'm good at.
I can't wait to see Marsha's abilities and ultimate attack. I love her opera singing, man.
I'm no stranger to pay their strength in restraint.
Okay. Huge shield.
A sacred charge. Restraint. Just the next one. Just the
Massive damage. We're too strong. We're not seeing the ultimate attack today, probably. The brief exchange of fire ends quickly under air superiority. The riverside grows quite again. Ooh, Lilia. Lilia hovers above, keeping a bird's eye view of the area.
2 bandits down, last 3 heading north. Looks like they're taking cover in the woods. Only 1 injured and Sasha's with him. Nothing to worry about there.
Yeah.
Rest are headed to the fort. They can deal with the down 2.
Lilia turns in the direction of the fleeing bandits.
I'll find their hideout.
The shadows of the trees may veil the group below, but they cannot stop the eagle that soars above. Most of the yellowing leaves have been swept away by the autumn wind, leaving their slender branches thrusting out in all directions, like a sparse web strung into the sky.
Come on, can't you run faster? Wasting my time.
Sorry, I got a message. For a pilot accustomed to the high speeds of the SUV, this hunt is closer to herding
At this
livestock.
rate, I'll have time to spare for a drink.
A black cloud explodes beside her ear. Then another, and a third. Hundreds of tiny metal fragments slices countless cuts into her clothes.
Triple A?
Triple
How the hell
A?
did they get that?
Under attack. She draws down, flings so low that the tips of the branches nearly catch her as she presses on towards its source.
Just a little closer. Let me see what you're hiding in there.
Bare branches slice her view into fragments. Black smoke smears everything dark. But her determination grants her a fleeting instant, just enough for her to catch sight of a small glade where an anti-aircraft gun stands.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. She pulls the SUV upward, driving into the heavy clouds at a near vertical angle.
Weapons not from this era. No way bandits could get their
Manus.
hands on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no mistaking the model.
It's a Manus or Igor.
Automatic anti-aircraft gun
Oh boy.
37.
Zeno.
ACP-37.
It's Igor.
It's Zeno.
It's the traitors, man. It's the
Need to report
freaking
this to the
traitors.
commander. Wurzel will want to know too.
Yeah. Ikikik.
Huh?
Her broom's been hit. It's failing.
No, not now, buddy. Please get me clear of the woods.
Lilia. It's too late. She's already pushed the broom beyond its limit. She's falling fast.
This is bad. Really bad.
In the middle of the enemy
Steady.
territory. Crashing into the woods. Or into the open field. Because it's very dangerous in the open field. You have nowhere to hide. To be continued. Okay guys, one last note. Ooh, okay, let me just quickly check. Side political interest between lines of pleasantries, like an eel slipping through kelp. That's how the big shots always talk. Inside the Foundation office, the sound of Reagan communicator interrupts a briefing. Irene glances at the device, a direct line to Xeno headquarters. He nods, signaling the committee member to wrap up mid-report. Once the door closes, he picks up some here. According to Ivan's report, the cavalry has been harassed by bandits for weeks. Oh, are these bandits connected to the Manus? No evidence of that, more like a mix of local warlords and scattered gangs. Though a couple of rapidly growing factions seem suspicious. Have your people maintained surveillance? Contact the Foundation the moment anything develops. We'll send reinforcements. Irene is rarely this cooperative, but someone knows he can't strike the entire step's fate on so-called reinforcements. No need. Ivan has enough manpower. Assuming the cavalry corps can be fully trusted, I look into the commander Ivan. He was a trusted subordinate to that former admiral. Plus, I heard they're both from the Don River region. I'll handle him. Some fairly cuts off his attempt, political maneuvering. How you understand Don River's region a critical component of the Foundation strategy. To ensure downstream stability and the safety of our new recruits, supporting the cavalry corps is our top priority. The leader of the Hawks leaves no room for argument. Save it. Since 1999, I've dealt with more politicians like you than I've smoked cigarettes. They don't just crack in the dam. What remeasures the line of battle along the Black Sea and the Baltic Sea, right? Stay in touch, Admiral. After the call ends, Irene straightens in his chair. Drumming his fingers against the desk, he begins to ponder. Could this small crack pose the risk of total collapse? If something happens to my Lilia, I'll sacrifice Matilda. Prisca! What do you mean you sacrifice Matilda? No, Prisca. Xeno Arms Academy Recruiting Restoration Report. St. Paul Foundation, White Timekeeper, partial restable, data loss, restoration 1920. Okay, Arcane Fury Resonance Particles. Cross-referencing confirms the restoration achieves 99 accuracy. Got it. I've been missioned on the Eastern Front on direct order of Admiral Som. Guess what I found? A Xeno outpost without jurisdiction. As far as I'm aware, Xeno hasn't deployed any forces to this location. From the looks of it, I think it's the Igor rebels. Details remain unclear. I'll determine the next steps after consulting with the commander. If you're interested in Igor's movements, call me back as soon as you can. Soundwave comparison result indicate 96% match to Lieutenant Lilia's vocal sample in the Xeno database, confirming the speaker's identity with high confidence. The Eternal Autumn. Oh, me? My name? All golden hue, no longer a gift from the sun, nor a symbol of the harvest. Sacrifice French for Russia, glory to motherland. Wow, unbelievable. Actually unbelievable. Tent. Sitch. Downstream of the dawn, on a stretch of flat meadow, a camp rises from mud-packed earth, stacked logs. It's no grand fortress, but it's enough to shelter an army at the rest. The Xeno Cavalry Commander Ivan Ivanovich Burakov stands, tall and broad, watching the recruits drill their formations. Commander Ivan.
Commander?
Sternova. Oh, the girl from the trailer. And the guy too.
Yes, Sabina.
You've left the war room. Any commands?
Sabina.
Just catching a breath. That stuffy hair.
Should I consider myself traitor now?
Besides,
wow.
A little more time among
Maybe.
the cops won't hurt. Keep their spines straight and their commanding officer's face in their minds.
I think they know your face already. After all, many only joined the cavalry after you gave that speech in the village.
Speech in the village?
Ah, Dombrovka. Tell me, Sabina, did the pups bring any news?
Tactical map? Wait, that's a
Miss
new
Galina?
button.
She's fine. She says she wants to see you again at your convenience.
Oh my god. Real-time troop positions during the story? Different pieces on the map represent each faction's location or... Wow. Wow? Interesting. This is so cool. So this will evolve during the story, and we have a visual like representation of what's happening. Wow, Reverse is leveling up.
There are no
They are
great
giving us a
rides ahead for
3D
now. I'll find the time to visit her.
visuals.
If this golden famine continues to gnaw at us, the dawn will be no home for her. No winter, no crops. The steppe has turned her most brutal. I will find a way to persuade her to leave.
Persuade her.
We reported the famine to the Foundation long ago, but there's still no sign of their investigators.
This is far from the heart of the war. With the Foundation so short on manpower, we're just dust on their boots.
Yeah. Massive hoofbeats burst from the camp entrance, the familiar sound of the bad news. There's also the war room sandbox like in
What's
the previous
wrong?
screen chapter. I did notice that, yeah.
Out of the way, rookies.
Lilia!
Wounded incoming.
Yeah, don't you hear his whimpering? I could almost cry.
And then weird, tied to a horse's back, sits a wailing injured boy.
Shut up, Sasha! I got shot! Ради бога, shot!
Radibuka.
Больно! Я больше никогда не смогу
Man, I love this universe so much. When they combine both English and their native language. It's so cool, man. It's so freaking cool.
Leave Sergei to me, Lieutenant. You should report to the commander.
True.
On it. And find a way to
Even it's
shut
kind
him
of
up
hot. I mean,
before
how's
the
the
whole
material? I
camp
mean, hello,
is forced
daddy.
to listen
See
to the
my point
wails
of
of
view.
his great military feat.
Friska. Friska, I heard that the Varka's story quest is really, really good. So you must have had a field day with him.
No need to hunt me down, Lieutenant. What news?
Bad is what? Broomstick's broken. Won't be flying until I get the parts to fix it.
So she's going to use a horse? Ride a
But
horse?
it gets worse. We have a situation, sir. And I think it's a big one.
Right, the Xeno traitors.
To the war room. You too, Sabina.
Ooh, wait, to the actual war room. Commander's tent, sick.
So, the bandits have Xeno AZP-37s and arcane-guided VT fuse anti-aircraft guns.
Yeah,
You swear it, Lieutenant?
I swear. Lilia swears,
Yes.
I mean.
We practiced how to dodge anti-aircraft shots with these kinds of guns when I was a trainee. Loaded with training ammo, of course.
There have been no reports of missing weapons, and we're not carrying any AZPs.
It's the Igor squad. There's no one else. The chief of staff, keeping the entire supply chain in mind, quickly rules out several possibilities.
Then those weapons came from an outer source. And like as not, they have more of them.
An outer source. Impossible through air, and all land and water routes are under our surveillance.
Lilia, without a broomstick,
And
she's
there's
just
no
drunk
reason
Russian
the
there.
locals wouldn't know about any hidden bypass they might have used.
I find it hard to take my Varka seriously every time I
I
see him
can't
with
think
his
of
giant
any way of
297
transporting
claymore.
mass
I'm used to use
weaponry
the
and personnel
skin.
without drawing attention.
I'm surprised, Friska. His skin is so cool.
Then we look to the hand that fed them. Who would hold Xeno weaponry besides Xeno itself?
Igor.
Manus Vindicte? They might have captured them on another battlefield and given them to the bandits here.
Yeah, the Manus.
I
That
wonder
would
if they're
save us
trying
some
to
brain juice. But I don't think that's likely.
Bait
Do
Vertin
you
to
know
come
how
here.
many humans
Because
there are
according
among
to
the
trailer,
bandits? Any Manus
Igor
would
needs
blast them all
Vertin.
to bits before they gave them so much
so
as a
maybe they're trying to
pistol.
bait her here?
Plus, these guys ran as soon as they suffered the loss.
Yeah.
There's no way they're under Manus Vindicte's
The skin is
control.
beautiful, less hilarious. True.
There is a possibility we're ignoring
Very true.
here. Igor's rebels.
Ooh, spicy. She mentioned it. How will the others react? Because they're old colleagues. I mean, this is the Xeno. freeze. Even the candlelight seems to stop flickering. Only Leah seems immune to it.
You served under Igor, didn't you,
Ooh.
Commander?
You
He's
served
more than
under
capable
Igor.
of transporting personnel and supplies
Served
in
under
unconventional
him.
ways, right?
I see
I have
the
to correct you,
dynamic.
Lieutenant.
I see the
You are
potential
right.
problems.
While under Igor, I saw his arcane skill in use. He could slip men and guns through stone as if it were air.
Well, good news is, Igor cut ties with Manus Vindicta after the ritual
Wait, he
in
did?
Antarctica. So whether it's him or them, we only need to deal with one.
I see. I mean, he did, but... Like, what will he achieve, Igor, you know, from cutting... I mean, he cut himself from
If
the
it
Foundation
is
and then
Igor,
from Manus.
the questions only grow. Why bring this Griffin Legion of his to Beregrad, so far from the front?
So you think Ivan gonna turn bad
Even
in the
if
story?
he seeks something
You
here,
think?
why ride with
No,
bandits?
I don't think so.
He never stomached their filth before.
We already have Igor as the traitor.
Is it supplies he wants? But the Golden Famine grips
I don't
the
think
entire
Ivan will
basin.
turn
Or
bad.
is this all by his
Just gonna say
hand?
congrats for Marsha post because like, oh, thank you so much, Annie. Thank you. I know, it was crazy. First 10 posts and won my 50-50. God, I have so many posts in reverse now. It feels great to have like pools stacked. Can't say the same thing about other gacha games like Genshin.
I'll send word to headquarters. Intelligence should
Can't
reach
say
a more
the same
solid
thing,
conclusion.
yeah. But when it comes to reverse, feels good, man. Feels really
Sabina,
good. But thank you,
double the
Annie.
patrols. I want eyes on the woods at all times.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant Lilia,
Photograph.
since horsemanship is not your expertise, you'll remain at camp until your broomstick is mended.
That's an
It's an
order.
order.
Lilia almost defends her riding skills, but quickly swallows her words.
All right. Understood.
Understood. She's not happy. It's easy to find the field kitchen at this hour. The aroma of hot unleavened bread guides the rumbling stomachs through the maze of tents. But I don't have a good
Right in
stream.
time for
Goodbye,
dinner.
Annie. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of the day. She glances at Sergei, who's standing among the other soldiers around a huge soup pot. He holds his bowl, talking between the heavy mouthfuls. It gets hot too,
In
where
that
all the hot
moment,
guys bad
I saw
guys,
the
even
bullet
if please don't join
coming
the
at
dark
me.
side.
I'm telling you, my
Oh,
amulet worked.
that's what you meant, Excalibur Prime. You were asking Priska if they're going to turn evil. In the moment I saw the bullet coming at me, I'm telling you, my amulet worked.
Gave me just enough time to dodge the hit to the chest. Still hit the leg though. You have no idea how much it hurts.
I mean, do we have any cool guys on our side? We do in reverse, we do. Enigma.
Too bad it didn't hit your mouth.
Sergei.
Lieutenant?
Sergei, don't die on us, okay? I know this is a war story, war arc. You better not die on us. His legs snap to attention. Sankevich soup sprang from the bowl.
Oh yeah, must really hurt. Still managed to drag yourself
I don't
to
think
the
Excalibur has
mess
the same
hall
thought
for
as
some soup,
me.
though.
Actually, Priska, I think he does. Actually, I think he does. Okay, I have one question, Priska. Are you in love with Dottore? Yes or no? Are you into Dottore? That will answer so much.
Well, of course. It'll take more than a bullet to
think
take
so.
me down.
Dot
Speaking
dot?
of soup,
What is that for an answer? I can't tell by that answer. Like, obviously yes or obviously no. Like, hell no or hell yes. You know? I know Excalibur Prime really loves Dottore. I don't know if you do. He raises the bowl in his hand. Inside, a few measly squares of cabbage float around. A single soft square of bread.
look at this stuff. We're soldiers, not rabbits.
Rabbits.
Quit your whining. I know you've got some dried meat. Eat
I mean,
it.
I really, like, so far not quite. I love Revier, aka Rachel. Revere is so cool, man. I can't wait for Sunday. You know, when we finally gonna see soon of Revier. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. And I'm also excited because Varka went to have a talk with Revier, one-on-one. I mean, Varka's giving me like, I don't know, wants to become friends with everyone vibes. But still, like, going to meet Rary alone, that is crazy, dude. That is so crazy. If he's the subject for experience and not me, I can consider. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, actually, guys, maybe I'm not on the same page. Lena grabs a piece of bread from the table and spoons herself a bowl of soup. The thin cabbage leaves sink to the bottom of the bowl like a damn ghost. Never mind. You guys are different, very different. Okay? Priska, you are dangerous. In a different way, though. Because except for Rampage, she just lost, like, you know, evil or scary characters, right? But Priska, you are the scary one, Priska. You are the danger to the characters. They're not the danger to us or to you. You are the danger to them. Sergei hands her some dried meat, then pulls a bottle from behind his back. The liquid inside is clear, seemingly harmless.
Here, have some, Lieutenant.
Some.
Not bad.
Thanks for the compliment! What do you mean, compliment? Let's just say I'm not into man, but I'm also a JoJo fan. Right, right. Good. I don't even know what to say about that. Because I just know people on the internet when they make memes or say memes, they may say something crazy, but they also say, but I'm also a JoJo fan. Is that a JoJo meme? I don't even know what's not a JoJo meme. Because like whenever I see JoJo meme, or sorry, whenever I see anything JoJo related, I feel like it's all a meme.
So, what was it? How come
So I can't even tell what's not a meme. Like what's a serious like story lore discussion or character discussion, you know?
Don't know how, don't know why. Nobody does.
Don't know how, don't know why. Nobody does. Cute. The name is the JoJo's
Well,
kinda
it
gay.
isn't hard to
Oh, the
guess.
meme is
They're
the JoJo's
obviously
kinda gay.
going
I
to
see, I
rob the
see.
villages. Wait. This is bad. All the young and fit have gone to war. They won't be able to defend themselves.
It's a shonen. For a moment, a dark cloud falls upon his face, but soon it's lightened by another idea.
Hey, no orders this afternoon, right? Want to go fishing with me?
Everyone around me
I'm
says that
going to the
JoJo
river.
fans can love yaoi. Is it the true?
Now, you forget that
I
bullet
don't
so
know.
quick.
But Excalibur might know.
I know a safe place where we can fish, and I've got the amulet. There's no bullet that can kill
And
me.
speaking of yaoi,
Trust me.
I remember, especially back in the day, right, when like Reddit wasn't popular or we didn't really have that, like one centralized forum for all the fandoms, but we had like numerous forums. My first like yaoi experience, as in like I saw like yaoi on the internet, was in Naruto, when people were shipping Kakashi and Iruka sensei. And then it was Naruto and Sasuke. But yeah, I feel like there are a lot of yaoi fans in shonen anime fandoms. Because like in shonen anime fandoms, right, you have this like brotherhood and lots of like bro stuff.
You're not
And
going
that's
to
so
tell
easy
me
for
you're
yaoi
full
fans
after
to
that
share.
sorry excuse
Because they
for
get so much
soap, Ario.
interaction.
There may not be any crops, but
The
I
author
bet
uses
there's
so many
still
references
plenty of
from
fish in
fashion
the river.
magazines, so the post looks kinda gay, but it's so intentionally gay. Oh. Lila checks Sagi's alleged short legs.
Weren't you just wailing about your leg a few hours ago?
It's no big deal.
It's no big deal. He finishes the last of his food, draws the bowl, and jogs away.
Shot in the leg. More like scratched.
Scratched. Field stop. The arid wind blows the needle grass into a sea of rusting waves. Andreas! Oh, we know this horse. We know this horse, and we know who's coming. Hello, Merkel. A horse playground, but for a fugitive on long run from the authorities. It's hell. Sorry, Meryl.
Caron, how far have we
And
gone since
Karen.
we left the road?
Look at the glow up! Look at the glow up! She was always hiding her head. Always hiding her face. She always had, you know, the thing above her. But now even her hair grew longer. Or maybe. Maybe it didn't grow longer. Maybe it was always hidden. Underneath it. But Meryl! And we did say, you know, we did predict she would become playable. But also remember, Excalibur, you said that, like, if she were to become playable, she would have, like, they would have to change her design. And you were correct. Because look at this. Doesn't this scream playable character now? It's different. I use the romance, ship stuff, JoJo's pure bro energy. I see. I find it hard to take JoJo seriously every time I see character. I think Doritos? But pure pro energy sometimes kinda gay. Pure bro energy. Definitely. On the open grassland, one might travel for hours without seeing another soul. Among the endless waves of grass, it's easy to lose your way.
15 kilometers southeast. Perhaps less. Our speed is slower than usual. Are you weary?
Yeah, now she's certified
Would you
playable
like
character.
to rest?
Yes.
Maybe later. This doesn't seem like the best place for a break. Do you think this map is reliable?
Like
The
before,
one the cart driver
with
gave
the
us.
other design, I thought she'd be like a 4-star or 5-star, right? But like right now, this could be a 6-star character for sure.
The cart driver.
Cart driver. Meryl.
Alright, I'll refresh your memory one more time. Or should I say, for the millionth time. It all started after we left Poland. Somehow, we got ourselves on a train heading east. The one full of Czechoslovakians.
Hello? My country? The place I live?
Memories of you insisting they let us
it's
aboard
not
the train
the
because
Czechoslovakia anymore, but
you can avoid the soldiers in black in the east come to mind.
we need a Czech character. Where's my Czech character?
Of course you'd remember that, of all things. Anyway, so we got on the train, but
Where's my
before we
Yahoda
could get too far, we were stopped by some group.
group?
A fight must have broken out because there were gunshots everywhere. It was utter bedlam. So we
Czech
grabbed Andreas from
mentioned,
the stock car
yes.
and slipped away south.
Nay. The warhorse seems grateful for the daring rescue.
That's when we met the cart driver I mentioned. He'd lost a horse.
No, now that I think about it, I'm actually surprised they didn't go with Marsha being kinda a Czech character. Considering her knight design.
So we made a deal. We'd lend him Andreas for the day, and he'd take us somewhere safe.
Mary is adorable. I feel like she's missing something. I can't put my finger on
And
it.
he has fulfilled his promise. This is indeed a peaceful and safe place.
I'm so glad to see like Charon and Meryl back. Like ever since we first met them, I'm so glad they keep, you know, reappearing into the story. Because that means Blue Book is cooking up something. You know, like we saw
We're in the middle of bloody nowhere.
back in 1.0. We saw
can't find
Kakanya,
people soon. We'll...
Isolde,
No,
Lucy
I'll
make an
starve to
appearance again and again, which was really great. I was so sad, like in chapter, I believe 9, main story, where we saw, I forgot the name right now. You know, when we were in the prison, right? We saw them once and never again. So like, it was just a one time. One night. Colonel lowers his head, troubled by his failure to consider the needs of the living. Andres also turns his head aside. We can leave off the grass alone. But now it feels like they're building towards
not to blame
something.
you two.
Like a huge story arc.
Forget it. Guess there's nothing for it but to keep moving forwards.
She leaves the messy hand-drawn map again, squinting to make out the shape of a river amongst its chaotic lines. It must feel like Chapter 9 could have been a limited event, rather than main story.
He said we could find his niece in Peravosnia by the Don River.
Don River?
But which one is the Don? If we're even going in the right direction, that is. Or if this map is actually accurate.
Andreas?
Andreas?
5 songs are reconnected, 8, 10 not so much. I guess 11, 13 will be connected. Yeah. I mean, yeah. No, you're right. It's a bit wild because from 8 to 13, it's like some pieces are connected-ish. Or well, maybe not connected.
Could I stand on your back for
Actually
a
not
minute?
connected, but teased. I guess in 8-10 we got teased about 11-13. Andres lowers himself, allowing the girl to clamber into his bag. Then they both at the same time, Meryl's feet trembling.
What are you doing, Meryl? You could fall.
Karen.
I'm fine. Just be ready to catch me if I fall. All right?
All right. Meryl shakily detaches the telescope she picked up in some ruins from her belt and looks towards what she believes to be the east.
Where could it be? All I see is grass.
Man, I'm so curious what their involvement in the story will be now. I mean, since it's Karen and there's war going on between two factions, oh boy, dead bodies. But Meryl, I mean, she's running from the Foundation. She's trying to find her own way.
All right, other side.
Oh my god. They are so close to the war! To the battle between the two factions! Because we recognize this house.
Charon! Charon, I see rooftops! Right ahead, you... Help!
Meryl. She hops in excitement and as expected she loses her balance. If you follow the pattern, that means chapter will be the conclusion of this trilogy and we'll get limited character from the story. Oh! I guess so. Strategic sandbox. If it's going to be a trilogy, yeah. The Cavalry Corps main force. The enemy main force. Manus. Okay, those hands. Hello, Manus. Griffin Legion main force. The traitors, I believe. Route. Interesting. Very, very interesting. The possibility we're ignoring here. Ego's rebels. Lila leads her unit back to the Cavalry Corps camp, reports to the encounter to Commander Ivan. After a brief discussion, they reach conclusion the enemy is likely either Xeno rebel or rebel forces affiliated with Manus Vindictae. Sig is shot and wounded. Despite his complaints, the injury is not serious. After resting briefly, he ignores his comrades, attempts to stop him, and heads to the river to catch fish. Lila leads her unit back to Cavalry Corps and reports to the encounter to Commander Ivan. After a brief discussion, they reach conclusion the enemy is likely either Xeno, rebels or forces affiliated with Manus. Oh wait, let me see the girl. Wait. Oh, this button. There's a possibility we're ignoring here rigorous rebels. Lila leads. Okay. Same information. Sternova. 1920. Check the information board thingy. It's pretty cool. Information board thingy. The rebels Manus Vindictae. November 9th, the patrol unit returns to Cavalry Corps encampment. The lieutenant in command reports the existence of the suspicious enemy camp to the cavalry commander. Judging by their weapons, the commander suspects they are Xeno deserters or possibly connected to Manus Vindictae. Dispatch? Wait, the Eastern Front is currently experiencing crop failure due to golden famine. We seek professional knowledge regarding plains agriculture, or insights from specialists with long-term experience living and working under certain conditions. Wow! Wait! I see! Wow! We're actually dispatching them. Cool! So they're playing a role in the story too. No, like... Not like, you know, not directly. Interesting. Xeno Cavalry. Facing the growing strength of local bandits, Xeno Cavalry Corps is clearly outmatched. The immediate priority is to recruit young riders willing to oppose the bandits and replenish their ranks as soon as possible. I don't want to be the bird of doom, but if they had made her more playable to kill her and make it more impactful, maybe I'm really dangerous for the characters with my imagination. Above the sandbox. Yeah, let me check. Let me just quickly read through this. I don't know. Priska? I don't know. But it's been a while since we last saw anyone die, right? Well, I mean, kinda last main story chapter, never mind. Local bandit forces move towards the Don River tributaries and prepare to encamp along the river banks. Cooperating with the unknown forces, they plan to carry out an arcane operation involving Arcanis and Don River Basin. The Foundation receives Team Timekeeper application for field operation in the Eastern Front, considering the current conditions in the region and the importance of Team Timekeeper. The Foundation decides that 12 squad will assign personnel to provide support. Newly formed Flying Witches, also deployed to Eastern Front to assist the Cavalry Corps operation. Got it. Oh wait, above the sandbox. Crew updated. Oh, Vertin, Soneto, Lilia, and the new people. Interesting. According to information sent by Miss Marsha, 12 squads of Blackbird, Merrill, left her squad during the war on the Eastern Front and disappeared. Perhaps her experience in Antarctica made her desperate to escape the war. Merrill meets Mr. Charon on the Western Front to evade the Foundation search. She travels with him as his companion. I assume that anything can happen during the war. Yeah, anything can happen, definitely. Miss Charon is an awakened who works as a gravedigger on the Western Front, putting fallen comrades to rest. After the war on the Western Front, he travels with Merrill and his beloved horse Andreas. Soldier locally recruited by the Xeno Cavalry, he comes from a village in Don River Basin with a long family history of military service. After unusual climate conditions to cause crop failures, he joins the Xeno Cavalry to hunt down local bandits. He has optimistic nature. Colonel Sabina Sternova, Chief of Staff of the Xeno Cavalry Corps, is known for her military acumen, unwavering loyalty to Vice Admiral Burakov. She previously submitted reports to the Foundation regarding famine issue on the Don River Basin, but no significant progress has been made. Colonel Sternova infers with Lilia's report that the weapons used by the bandits are not something they can acquire independently, strongly indicating Manus Vintete's support. This matches how other characters portrayed in the main story in the background. Ivan. Vice Admiral Ivanovich Burakov, commander of the Xeno Cavalry, comes from Don River Basin. Okay. Was once one of Igor's subordinates and has some understanding of his arcane skills. Based on Lilia's report, he suspects that the bandits might actually be Igor's rebels. Follows Admiral Zom's orders and heads alone to Eastern Front on a mission. She discovered some possible traces of Xeno rebels. After delivering her intelligence, she remains on standby at the camp. Sup? Hello Alish. I mean, it'd be cool if there's a character death in the story. That's why I like chapter 5-7 a lot. I agree. Vertin. Mr. Kray's letter mentions there's information Earth hidden in Beregrad on the Eastern Front, which is also where the Lilia lost contact with the Foundation. To investigate Earth's whereabouts and ensure Lilia's safety, Timekeeper must head to the Eastern Front. Team Timekeeper. Okay. Manus neutral. Friendly. Let me check this one. Tragedy births poetry, yet he wishes there were no tragedies left to write. Weeping wheat, glittering golden plains, a gentle breeze passes yet no grains dances. The earth is like a misunderstood mother, again and again, reaching out to her withered hands. I see sunlight fall on the fields. The wheat stands quiet and clean, almost cruel, weeping wheat. May you bear the silent fruit enough to sustain, even if only enough to fill a child's smile. Anonymous poet, wandering along the dawn. And this is the third map. Me claim? See? Okay guys, thank you so much. Sadly I have to go because of work. But thank you so much. We're going to continue next week, next Thursday. Sorry, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. But man, Matilda Story Quest was so good. It was so freaking good. It was amazing. I can't wait to see more of Matilda. But yeah, sadly I have to end the stream, so goodbye everyone. Goodbye Alish, goodbye Iska Prime, goodbye Priska, goodbye everyone. Autumn. Oh, by the way, see you tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to stream some Genshin quests. But yeah, goodbye everyone. Bye. Okay, I said goodbye to YouTube.